I got you covered, Johnny. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead.
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
God, that's Spanish and French. Uno, dos, 3. Or in German. Ugh. What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 819th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity and misogyny. Oops. I guess I switched that off too soon. It is West Side Gangster Donovan in the house. This is no, I'm not going to keep this look all night long. I just remember during the pandemic, I went to the bagel place. I had to wear a mask. I happened to have a hat on, and it was sunny outside. I wore sunglasses. I remember walking in there and be like, dude, it looks like I'm going to rob the place.
You're straight out of The Purge.
Straight up. Oh, you know what? You know what this is? You're right. This is actually welcome. So I'm rocking the Purge Donovan Sharpe. The Purge Donovan Sharpe. That's actually a pretty good look. But no, I'm not gonna do. I'm definitely not gonna do the entire show like that. I don't have the capacity to do all that. And of course, my sunglasses will get all fogged up, and nobody wants that. Guys, be sure to get your hands on my free ebook, my newest free ebook, 14 questions she will ask on the first date and how to correctly respond. Just go to donovansharpe.com/newsletter. Plug in your very best email, and the book is yours. It is absolutely free, and it is loaded with all kinds of goodies and coupons for other courses. Guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell like it does on the screen. If you hit the bell, make sure you click all so that you get notified each and every time I go live on this platform. If you want to be notified of when I go live on any platform, and I do mean any platform, download the SharpeStream app at sharpestream.com. You can download it for Android or iOS. Please be sure to allow push notifications. We promise we won't blow you guys up too much. Go to sharpestream.com. Again, sharpestream.com to get notified anytime I go live on any platform, even if not on YouTube. If you want exclusive content, as well as the opportunity to get weekly consultations, go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. There you will get access to past shows, the archive, all the way from episode 1, Sharpe Shorts, Ask Donovan Q&A, the weekend webinars, Zoom calls, videos banned from multiple platforms, including ones that are not safe for YouTube, access to SharpeStream, huge discounts on courses, and much, much more. Head on over to patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe to get access to exclusive content. Joining me in studio for the second straight episode is my co-host, the lovely and talented Devin.
Hey,
Dev, how are we doing tonight?
Happy Friday.
Oh my God, yeah, happy. You know, does it really count? Like, do our Fridays count? Because I mean, we just sit here and run our mouths.
It counts because he's giving me the weekend off, so I have
Oh,
2 whole days to clean the house.
Shit, man, I forgot that I gave
All
you
I
the
have
weekend.
to do is clean the house, do the laundry.
When did I tell you that I gave you the weekend off?
Yesterday, you told me.
How about just Saturday off?
How about?
Nah, fuck it. But check this out though.
How about I wash all the sheets and get a nice clean linens and everything done? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah,
definitely looking forward to that. We've got the Eagles playing tomorrow. I'm going to take off my scarf. So the Eagles are playing tomorrow. The Eagles are in the playoffs no matter what. I don't think we can help or hurt our seeding, but we play the Dallas Cowboys on a very rare Saturday night game. Word on the street is that the Cowboys are going to be resting their starters.
Good.
And so the Eagles might do the same.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well, all of our starters have COVID, I believe.
Oh, that's
so
right.
there's really no need to.
Really no need to rest the starters. So this was kind of a bye week for us.
Yeah.
So hashtag Fly Eagles Fly. We are all up in the playoffs, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. What is this? I'm seeing like a pair of pink. Oh, that's the reflection of the lips on the phone. I was like, what the hell is going on over here? Optical illusions. Shout out to my snipers on the SharpeStream side: Apollo 137, JB84, Hellfong, Dre Raven, Jay Blaze, Sirius Lair Signal 94, and of course the lovely and talented Devon. Shout out to my guys, my sharpshooters on the YouTube side. Cigar Man says, Donovan, I truly feel bad for young men in the future. More and more thoughts are being created in the future. I see more OnlyFans girls than actual women going to college for an actual profession. I don't have a problem with girls not going to college. College corrupts women very, very quickly. Girls who go to 4-year colleges, they deteriorate very, very quickly because they're collecting bodies. They're collecting bodies by the dozen every semester. But I hear what you mean. Johnny Green's in the house. This is going to be interesting. Dr. B, Andre Raven. You guys are double dipping. Dirty Dan is back in the house. It's great to be back listening. Live was in Miami, Tampa, and Harrisburg the past few weeks. Finally settled down again. Happy Friday. Appreciate that very, very much. Dr. B84 says Gangsta Donovan. Yeah, I went for West Coast Gangster Donovan, but I think Dev, I think you more accurately described it as Purge Donovan. So
yeah,
I think
scary.
I'm gonna call the Purge Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
Nomadese, speaking in the third person, says Nomadese asks, "Will you cover the controversy around Fresh and Fit?" Didn't I already cover that?
I think he's talking about Asian Doll.
We covered that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was the last episode.
Oh, he might be talking about the secondary fallout of them not wanting to date black women.
Yes, we're going to cover that right now. I don't blame them. That's it. Listen, man. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Listen, fuck the community and what they say or think. What I've learned over the past few years is that you really can't pay too much attention to people that don't matter. That has been a weakness of mine for a long time. People that don't matter, and Ed Lattimore said this best, your most ardent supporters will mostly remain silent, yet your most vehement haters are almost always loud and noisy. Okay, so they're catching a bunch of heat for not dating black women. I don't really give a shit. There are plenty of black women out here who talk about the fact that they don't date black men. I'm not tripping. If you want to date white guys and forego black men, like, I'm not tripping. But the reason why black women in particular have a problem with black men who don't date black women is because they know we can. They can't. They pretend that they can, but they know they can't, at least not on the regular. And you guys can miss me with this. Well, I know black women who date, listen, I'm sure you do. But I've said this time and time again, and this is, any empirical data shows that black women are the least preferred. That's why they're mad. If I were black women, I'd be mad too, but I'm not, so I'm not. Your thoughts?
I think the controversy is more about them calling them a stereotypical name and saying, I don't date the Shaniquas and stuff is what they said. So, but basically what's happening is that the press is pulling up old clips of them saying that they don't date black women and why they don't date black women and how black women are at the bottom of the dating totem pole. And, Joe Budden, I think, is that his name?
Yeah, Joe Budden, yeah.
Yeah, he came out with a statement on it, calling them fools and idiots and stuff. And everyone's trying to jump into the Fresh and Fit bandwagon by having something negative to say, I think, and it's just so that their name is also in the headlines, because this is one that these are on the top of like Yahoo News front page,
it's trending
and things like that. So and it was just a matter of Antonio Brown to take over, and those headlines disappeared very quickly.
Yeah, it is what it is. Personally, I don't give a shit, man. I really don't. I think what I guess black YouTube or black Twitter, I think what they fail to realize is that the more you put Fresh and Fit in your mouth, the more clout you give these guys.
Right.
I'm here to tell you guys, Fresh and Fit aren't going anywhere. They're not. Like, they have reached a point, shout out to Kevin Sammy, he's not going to like me saying this, they've reached exit velocity. There is nothing. They'll probably have many more controversies, but they're not going anywhere. They survived the Abba and Preach fake outrage. They survived the Anna Quinn fake EPAR outrage. The Miss Cheeks, I'm pregnant with Myron. They survived all of that, and they have continued to thrive in spite of everyone trying to take them down. The more these idiots try to continue to take them down, the stronger they will become. So if you really want to do your part to take down Fresh and Fit, keep your name out of their mouth, because every time they mention them, they get more headlines, they get more clout. And people who have never heard of Fresh and Fit are like, wow, everyone's talking about Fresh and Fit. Let's see what they're talking about. And guess what? You're gonna have a certain amount of people who there's going to be a stick rate. Mm-hmm. There are people who even hate watch Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're still putting money in their pocket.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. It's an exercise in futility. So I'm not gonna cover the Fresh and Fit controversy. Listen, man. I'm here to make good content. I'll address things on a minor scale every now and again, but my objective is to help men. My objective is to help. Now it's to help men and women, get good relationships. I'm not doing nigga shit. I'm not gonna. People who don't make good content do nothing but talk about other people. I'm not doing that anymore. Even if somebody talks about me, I'm staying out of that. I really don't give a shit. I appreciate that as well. Lou 59, bless you, says, paying my tuition. OG, keep doing your thing. Hashtag we in here with the $5 super chat. Blah, 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 blah. Sir, whoa, I don't know what that name is. Sir Mr. Jason, welcome to chat privileges. At Sir Mr. Jason, to welcome him to the TSR family. If you would, Sir Mr. Jason, put your age and location in the chat. And while we're at it, why don't we put your age? Everybody put their age and location in the chat. We'll do an age and location check. Let's see, who else is there? Geeky Anomaly says, Apple and Peach made 2 Fresh and Fit videos in one day, SMH. Listen, man, Abba Preach knows, Coach Greg Adams said this yesterday. I'm starting to think that they might be on Myron and Fresh's payroll. Abba and Preach this is what they do. I told you they would make a video about Fresh and Fit, and that's what they did. You guys have to understand, there are many, many kinds of content creators. And listen, if Abba and Preach they're making money. I'm not bagging on what they're doing. You just have to understand that, and different content creators are for different people. The people that watch this content are people who want to grow and improve. Niggas just want to talk shit about other people. So niggas watch stuff like O'Shea. They watch stuff like Abba and Preach. They watch stuff like Kevin Ray Wilder, Anthony Johnson. People, and again, and this is what Timcast IRL said when Myron and Fresh were there. What ends up happening is you become addicted to making the kind of content that only haters like to watch. And Abba and Preach have fallen into that category, unfortunately.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it is entertaining, and it's also predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. Apple and Peach, it is what it is. Cage Jackson, $5. So shout out to you, Mr. Sharpe. Check out Easy Band's last video. He has all the receipts. Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Right. Word up. Shout out to Easy Bands, a friend of the show. G-Tuck, 805, $10. Says, discovered you through Fresh and Fit, and I just wanted to say thank you for the knowledge. Absolutely. Pardon me. Got people in here from California. Shout out to Detroit, Tucson, Dre Raven. Got people in here in Vegas, all the way from Maine, Houston, Texas, Toronto, Canada, Atlanta, Georgia, Lakeland, Florida, home of the Pouncey twins, Boca Raton, etc., etc. New Horizons says, Abba and Preach ran out of material to use. Now they're trying to use Fresh and Fit to advance their own stuff. Hey, man, listen, when they put out Fresh and Fit videos, their viewership goes up. They know which side their bread is buttered on. Butter that bread. New Horizon says, entertaining to low-quality men. Yes, Abba and Preach make videos that are entertaining to low-value men. And you want to, hey, guess what, man? Low-value men matter too, guys.
Preach to the masses, right?
Yes. Listen, man, most men are not high-value men. Of course, I've said this before when I was going back and forth the Turd Flinging Monkey. MGTOW channels are always going to be bigger channels than this, because there's no metric. There's no wanting to improve. No, it's just we're going to walk away. We don't want women, blah, blah. All they do is talk about women, yet they don't want women. Fine. If you make content for lowbrow people who do nothing but sit around and, they're satisfied with their station in life, I'm not going to hate, just like I don't hate on Derek Jackson for using the vulnerability and the gullibleness of the American black woman to line his pockets. Dude, do you, bro? I'm not hating. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sith Lord Entertainment with the $50 super chat. Appreciate that. This has got to hit y'all with the 50 ball on this one. Damn, a 50 ball. That's how many 8 balls? That's like 6 8 balls. Whew. Wow. Speaking in cocaine terms. Much respect to you, your lady, and the wisdom you bring to the space. Love hearing your thoughts and experiences and knowledge. Definitely rock with you and your content. I'm going to give you another one for that, brother.
I don't know cocaine, and I'm just sitting here dividing 50 by 8, which makes no sense.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what?
Because you said, how many 8 balls will that buy? I don't know.
A 50.
I'm like, I don't know, 5.
Well, an 8 ball is
5,
3.5. An 8 ball is 3.5 grams of nose candy,
yes.
booger sugar.
Something I've never purchased before. So I still. You said 8 balls, so I'm dividing 50 by 8.
I think my math might have been off. It
Yeah,
might
I
have been
think
50 divided by 3.5.
Right?
No, dude, an 8 ball is way more than 50.
Oh,
you kidding me?
Really?
Dude,
Okay.
yeah, dude.
Right.
A gram of booger sugar is like $40. That's for the good shit. That's for the
Okay.
good shit. Yeah. Not that I would know. Not that I what had happened was I had a friend who had told me that broke black lemur with the $5 super chat. Age 15 says someday I'm gonna own a Ferrari. Age 20, maybe I'll get a BMW someday. Age 25, I hope someone in a Mercedes hits me in a crosswalk. That's funny. I like that. Let me check the, yeah, I saw in the chat, I'm seeing here on the Sharpe stream chat, Micah Parsons. I'm not going to celebrate Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is going to be the best defensive player in the league in a while. Someone was talking about the fact that Antonio Brown has CTE. Listen, whether he does or not, who knows? But that doesn't excuse his behavior. Antonio Brown, unfortunately for him, the main issue plaguing Antonio Brown, he was raised by a single mother, guys. His father is one of the greatest players in arena football history. They used to call him Touchdown Eddie Brown. Touchdown Eddie Brown was a philanderer. He had kids all over the place. Little Antonio was one of the kids that he had. Antonio grew up in a very chaotic household there in South Florida. He was super talented. He used that to get out of a situation, and as soon as he got rich and famous, the issues started coming out. Antonio Brown was never prepared for the mental side of playing in the National Football League. This doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with Antonio Brown, but the story of Antonio Brown is another quintessential example of what happens to a man who is ultra talented, who did not have a strong male father figure in his life. What do you think?
I think it's all ego and no discipline. And you would think that he would have a good amount of discipline to be a professional athlete.
Right, but who's the person that's supposed to teach a young man discipline?
His father.
There you go. I rest my case. So, listen, Touchdown Eddie Brown, like I said, one of the greatest players in AFL history. His young son Antonio was raised by a single mother, and we are now starting to see the byproduct of his single mother upbringing. It's unfortunate. Because Antonio Brown right now has the numbers to be a Hall of Famer, but nobody's going to vote him in because of all of the shenanigans that he gets up to. Another sad story. Piaz Granger, $5 said, did you see the Saint and Center video on Fresh and Fit? It was great bait for the haters. No, I haven't seen it yet. I guess I'll check it out. I'll address some of this stuff every once in a while in passing, but I'm gonna really, really stay away from getting in the middle of nigga shit. It's only niggas coming after Fresh and Fit. They're coming after them because they seemingly just came out of nowhere. So, listen, it's obvious why Fresh and Fit is catching a lot of hate, and heat, fine. And I like the hate and the heat, because all it does is it continues to put money in their pocket. So, they're laughing all the way to the bank. Joe Southward, $10, says, Antonio Brown is an overgrown child. I'm sick of his antics. I agree. Antonio Brown, he is a professional. He is a woman trapped in a professional athlete's body. Ooh. He is self-destructive. He had a great situation in Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin was there. Ben Roethlisberger, future Hall of Famer, just retired or is going to retire. Le'Veon Bell. They had the squad. I think he had a 6-year run in the NFL that is unmatched by anybody, including
right.
Jerry Rice. He fought his way out of that situation. He spent 15 minutes in Oakland, froze his feet, acted a fool.
That's right.
Right.
That's
then he
right.
got suspended. Then he was with the Patriots for a game, caught a touchdown pass. Then he landed in Tampa Bay, where it appeared his life was back on track. Won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. But now all of a sudden, for reasons known only to, I guess he tried to sneak the toilet liquor into the hotel room. But to me, all of that's just a symptom. Antonio Brown was not raised by a strong father figure. And any man with that kind of talent raised without a father is going to be self-destructive because it takes on the characteristics of the single mother.
Yeah, it's either that or some kind of mental illness.
I think it's probably a combination of the two of those. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But I wouldn't mind him here in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of AB's antics, but we had Antonio Brown here in Philly. His name was T.O. You know what I'm saying?
We put up with T.O., we put up with Michael Vick.
No, Michael Vick was good here in Philly. He didn't blow up the locker room, but yeah.
He did.
Yeah, man. We got one good year out of T.O. That was 2004, went to Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. In year 2, he blew up the locker room. Yeah. Well, guess what? We can bring in Brown for one good year.
He's actually trying to get the Bucks to get him to take Antonio Brown's spot. T.O. is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Jesus Christ.
Listen,
I'd rather
45. He ain't given up yet.
Yeah, he's our age, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what, though, T.O. is in fantastic shape. Like, I wish I looked like T.O.
Remember those videos of him working out in his
doing
front
sit-ups
lawn?
in the driveway? Yes, of course. That's not funny, Devin. God damn it. That was in the middle of the 05 season, god damn it. I'm still feeling sometimes. I'm still and we'll get to the topic. Devin, you know as well as anybody, I'm still heartbroken over Carson Wentz. I'm still
yes.
Dude, listen, man, every time I see Wentz in a Colts uniform, I get the pang in my stomach like I'm thinking about an ex-girlfriend. Same with Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing him in Arizona. It just that 17 team. Shout out to St. Nick Foles. We appreciate it, but I'd still much rather have number 11 back there calling plays. Hey, but shout out to Jalen Hurts. He got us to the playoffs. Not mad at him. Okay, so we have several interesting topics in store for you guys today. The first topic we are going to cover, and stay with us here because it's going to be kind of it's going to be a little bit of a transitional type of thing. So the video on your screen that we are about to play is of a drunk woman, I think in Brazil, who attacked a man. Well, that man retaliated by knocking her boyfriend the fuck out. And I've only seen the first few seconds of the video where he just absolutely clobbers this guy, but stay with me here. I promise I'm going to get to the point. Dre Raven, looking to get banned, says, we like having Ertz down here in Arizona. Boo! I really miss Zach Ertz. Yeah. I really do. God. Anyway, nothing lasts forever. Without further ado, here is wait a minute, full screen? I thought that was full screen.
Y'all haven't de-escalated the situation because she's still right there, still talking. Y'all supposed to separate.
Oh, here we go. Watch this.
No.
So what's going to happen here? This woman is going to go and attack a grown man. And instead of this grown man attacking the woman, which would totally be the wrong thing to do, watch what he does. She's attacking him. Boom! Knocked his ass out.
He did it. Yep, you got it.
Yes, sir. Let's watch that one more time.
No. De-escalated the situation because she's still right there, still talking.
I think that guy tried to walk away and then comes back.
Yeah, he wasn't talking. It was this girl that was talking.
To separate the party.
Watch this.
No.
Now we're gonna watch this till the end because I haven't seen this till the end, so We'll see what happens.
Hey! Oh my God!
Boom!
He did it.
And look at her still trying to fight this dude. He is asleep.
Yep. I get it. It's all on camera.
His ass is asleep.
This is all on camera. He touched him.
Yo, my man is.
She touched him. It's all on camera.
Fam.
Everything
Yo! He's
is
asleep. He is asleep. And this bitch is still trying to fight. Like, what are we doing? He is out.
The guy's just standing there like, whatever.
No, because he knows can't nobody. Okay. Yeah, that's it. He's asleep.
By moving the parties away, they still let her be right there.
Oh, look at this bitch.
Get her under. Where is y'all security? Get her under control. Yeah, they need to get. Oh my God.
Oh, there he is.
I
Looks
like how
the
we have an announcer.
Yeah. Looks like the boyfriend is starting to wake up.
Where's y'all security? No, because this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And y'all still haven't restrained her.
Nope.
Come over here, baby girl. Baby girl, I'm not him.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Right by the neck. Girl,
hold my beer.
I'm not him.
You feel me?
But they need to restrain him.
It's not us. We're not.
I saw everything so good. But she's mad, but I need a room key.
Yo, he knocked her the fuck out. Okay, so what does that have to do with the next video? It's funny you should ask. We all remember, as Devin starts to laugh, we all remember, for those of you who have never seen this video before, this happened at a Pittsburgh Steelers preseason game. So let me break this down for you. This is pretty much the same thing that happened. White girl attacks a entitled American white girl, attacks a black man. She attacks him physically. Her boyfriend gets up and tries to control and or restrain her, and, well, here we go. Oh! Did you see? Let's replay that. Watch this.
This is pretty hard to watch.
So, she smacked him, and his instinct, of course, was to counterpunch, but he caught himself. Unfucking believable. Now our boyfriend gets up. 1. Here we go. 2. One more. One more time. Oh, that's it. That's it.
I like how he fixes glasses.
Yo, listen, I pointed that out the first time. My man was like, "Oh, we finna get it in." My man fixes glasses. He's like, "Okay, yeah. I need to check the target. Watch. Check it out. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Right here. Here he goes. Oh, he's like, "Yo, let me get these glasses straight so I can see what the fuck I'm hitting." Yo, he touches your boy 3 times. There's 1. The fuck? There's 2. Boop. Go to sleep. That's it. Fuck that dude up.
And they call him the aggressor, right?
Well, it should have been the white girl. So why did I show you those 2 videos? Well, speaking of the fresh and fit situation with the lovely and talented Asian doll, I did some digging around, and I looked up. This is King Von's Wikipedia page. King Von, as we all know, used to be in a relationship with Asian doll. He was born August 9th, died at 26. Let's see what happened. So on November 6th of 2020, around 2:15 a.m., Bennett, that's Mr. Vaughn, and his crew were involved in an altercation with Quando Rondo's crew outside the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. The dispute quickly escalated into pew-pew fire, and King Von was pew-pewed multiple times. He was subsequently transported to a hospital in critical condition and lost his life there later that day. He was 26 years old. The Georgia Bureau, the GBI, reported that 2 people's lives were ended that day. 6 people were wounded. One of them was placed in police custody for the red rum of King Von while being treated for a gunshot wound. The suspect was identified as Timothy Leaks, a rapper also known as Lil Tim, aged 22. So why am I showing you? Why am I showing you this? Why does what does the death of King Von have to do with both of the videos that I was talking about? Well, let's take another. Let's go one more. So this is a video that I found on Ferocious TV. I'm only going to play a few seconds. Fair use. I want you guys to listen very, very closely to what this dude has to say.
That shit was strictly over, niggas sliding the Asian dog DM and Vaughn ain't like that.
There it is. This was over sliding. And so the beef between Quando Rondo and King Von was because Quando Rondo, him or his crew, slid into Asian Doll's DMs. King Von didn't like that. He confronted him outside of the hookah lounge. Quando Rondo, I guess somebody in his security took him out. New Horizons says there's a trend. Gentlemen, what this goes to show is exactly, and I didn't know anything about this before today. I had to go and look it up. I told you guys the other day, and obviously you were there. I said Asian Doll is the type of bitch that'll get a nigga killed. Women like her go running off at the mouth to people she has no business running off at the mouth for. Now, this situation was different. I'm going to get to that in just a second. But in the first video, we have an entitled white American woman attacking a man 3 times her size. She attacked him. He knocks her boyfriend, he's basically a fucking swizzle stick, knocked his ass out. Dude was asleep. Dude was asleep for like a good minute and a half. Yeah. Okay? This is the type of bitch that is going to get her boyfriend killed. He damn near got him killed. She damn near got him killed. Did you see the size of that guy?
Yeah.
And that dude was nothing. He could very well have, killed him, brain damaged, a coma, all because she ran off at the mouth. The Pittsburgh Steelers preseason game. Right. You got a woman attacking a man. Who ended up getting their ass beat? Her boyfriend. I'm not saying that. Now, Asian Doll didn't put King Von in this situation, or did she? I want you guys' opinion on this. How would King Von find out that Quando Rondo slid into Asian Doll's DMs? How would he find that out?
She told him.
She told him. Guys. She told him. You understand? And I'll tell you guys a quick story. This is actually pretty fucking scary. Back when I'd been dating Darcy for 2 or 3 months. We worked the night shift. We worked at this meat packing facility. And I'll never, ever, ever forget this. So I'm out on the floor. And they said, yeah, Alex, come to the shipping office. That's where Nisha worked. And so I go to the shipping office, and Darcy's sitting there with her hands over her face. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And one of the, and it was like 4 of them in on it. They're like, yo, this dude, one of these truckers tried to hit on her and tried to grab her. I went completely red. I went outside looking for this trucker because I was going to kick his ass, right?
Right.
Before I made it out into the parking lot, because I knew which truck it was at, all of the girls from the shipping office are saying, hey, Alex, hey, we were just kidding.
What?
They made my hand to the man. They made this story up to see what I would do, to test me, to see to see if I would defend the honor of basically the warehouse hoe.
Yeah, some women are stupid.
What if I don't know what that trucker had in his truck?
Right.
What if I go out there and confront the guy? He blows my head off. Oh,
right.
For what? A prank
joke,
or a
yeah.
joke? Exactly. Mm-mm. Now, thankfully, Darcy didn't. She was very quiet. She didn't run off at the mouth. But this is the type of shit that gets people killed. Asian Doll's her behavior on the Fresh and Fit podcast is indicative of the typical modern Western woman's behavior, in that their mouths write checks that they know they can't cash. They write the checks, the niggas end up having to pay that check. And they pay with their lives, their freedom, sometimes even both.
Right.
I called it 2 days ago. Asian Doll is the type of girl that'll get somebody killed. And it looks like, and again, it's not like she went running off at the mouth and then ended up getting King Von capped. But she didn't have to tell him. The reason she told King Von, yo, Quando slide into my DMs, that's an ego boost for who? Let's you and him fight. Your thoughts, Dev?
Yeah, I mean, they say that these kind of chicks are bad for your health. I mean, literally, like, not just give you a headache, but make you lose your head.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I don't know. I think this is chicks like this is the reason why chivalry is dead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just waiting for you to finish. The point to this breakdown is this, guys. The point to this is this. Do not hang around women who run off at the mouth. Asian Doll sat in Myron's abode and disrespected him again and again and again. And the reason she did this is because she knew that she was not going to suffer any consequences. And guess what? The nigga sitting on the couch was telling everybody, oh, chill, she ain't got to go nowhere, blah, 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 blah. You want to know something, man? A lot of people talk a lot of shit about Myron, but I'm going to tell you what. Had he not been a federal agent, let's just say that Amru Fuddle, a.k.a. Myron Gaines, let's just say that he didn't work for the HSI, the Department of Homeland, or DSI, the Department of Homeland Security.
Right.
Let's just say, for example, he was maybe a convicted felon. That could have ended very very, very badly. Not everyone is going to, how can I put this? Most people are going to handle it like Myron handled it. But every once in a while, you run up on the wrong dude and shit goes down. Oh, I thought you had something to say. Okay, very good. Avoid women like this, guys. Avoid women like this. Women like this will get your ass kicked, they'll get you killed. How many times have we heard about a dude going to prison or losing his life over some shit that a bitch did?
Or his job.
Right, exactly. Guys, do not get involved with women like Asian Doll. She runs off at the mouth because she's never suffered the consequences for running her goddamn mouth. Same with the girl in Brazil. You want to know something? She'll probably break up with the guy because she just saw his ass get knocked out. Do not get involved with women like this. Go ahead.
I have a bit of advice for guys out there too. If a chick gets like this when she's drunk, that's just as much as if she's sober. Don't make excuses for her behavior. If she's drunk and she runs off with the mouth, it's not just her cover. She's using it as an excuse, and it's just going to take a real situation to make sure. And a real situation is going to happen where she doesn't have that excuse. She's not drunk, and it could escalate even further.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. It just, guys, you got to be careful out here. You have to be careful out there. Do not get involved with women, especially when they get drunk. Guys, I can promise the girl at the Steelers game, there was probably alcohol involved.
Yeah, I'm sure in most of the cases there was alcohol involved, but it doesn't matter.
No, it does not matter.
It doesn't excuse her behavior, and it doesn't make the guy less knocked out.
That is very true. Less knocked out. Yo, my man went the fuck to sleep. Like,
Didn't even see it coming.
nope. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Jesus Christ. Sir Mr. Jason with the $5 super chat says, as Andrew Tate says, you're hanging around chicks that can get you killed and you're not even getting ass.
I gotta hand it to these gentlemen though that show the restraint to not. And I mean, I don't want to go there, but you know, like
You're a woman. You can go there. Go ahead.
it's got to be like generations of restraint to not hit a white woman the way that you'll hit a man.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And no matter what they're doing, like they still pulled their punch. Saw a dude closest to her and took it out
And just,
on them.
yep, exactly.
You know, like to me, that's showing a hell of a lot of restraint.
All of that inertia. Because if he had hit her, he probably would have killed her.
Not only that, you know, he would have went to jail.
Oh, yeah, they'd have locked his ass up.
Right.
Never mind the fact that she attacked him first. So he did the
Yeah.
next best thing, knocked her man out. And honestly, by knocking him out, he may have saved his life. Because at that point, that dude's got to have the sense to be like, all right, look, you just got my fucking face caved in. I'm out.
We need more viral videos of these Karens getting arrested and actually going to jail in their mugshots because this kind of behavior isn't acceptable. I don't care where you are.
No, I agree. We also need these viral videos of dudes getting knocked the fuck out because listen, man, we all know, we've all experienced in our life that one bitch who gets a few in her and she goes running off at the mouth. Right? And the only reason why she goes running off at the mouth is because she knows she's got people there to protect her. This is exactly what happened on the Fresh and Fit podcast, gentlemen. Asian Doll had the bravado to run off at the mouth because she had two niggas over on the couch telling everybody to chill. No, fuck that. Fuck out of here. And that's the memo. That's the memo on that. Okay, so what we're gonna... Sorry about that.
Stay away from Karens.
Dude, stay away from Karens.
Wrap your junk.
Wrap your junk. Wrap your junk. Stay away from Karens.
Send the morning after text.
Jesus Christ.
Friday night
it is
advice.
Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. All right, so the next thing we're going to break down, our second topic, is how to know. Ladies were asked how they know she's for the streets. So basically, the question was, how do you know a girl is a hoe? And to say that this was entertaining is most definitely an understatement. So they went around the panel and basically asked, listen, how do you know if a girl is a hoe? And it's funny, what you will see is a lot of snowflaking and a lot of unicorning, just sort of making excuses. Well, just because she's around a bunch of dudes doesn't mean she's a hoe. So let's check it out. Make sure I got the volume here. My apologies, guys.
How do you know when it goes for the streets or not?
Right.
And we'll start
Good question.
right here.
Oops.
You work in a club. How can you tell when it goes for the streets or not? How do
So this white girl works in a club. Listen.
you know?
What kind
There
of club,
is no
Donovan?
no
What's that?
What kind of club?
Probably a strip club.
Okay.
Yes.
knowing. My whole point for
Listen. Here we
When it
go.
goes for the streets or not? How do you know?
there is no knowing. My
There is no knowing. Hold
you
up.
can't be sure.
You can never be sure. No, bitch.
Stop the cap.
whole point for
Stop.
all of this.
You know.
No,
You know it.
So
My
you
whole
can't
point
tell?
for
You hear the other girls? They're like, bitch, you know.
all of this is it's cause and effect, and it's also the situation. Like I could be for the streets for a couple years, and then I meet somebody that makes me want to be for that person. It's
I could be for the streets for a couple of years. So you could be a hoe. See, here's the thing, y'all. Well, let me
not
look.
even cap. Like I've met a lot. I've met a lot of
The thing
hoes. I
is-
met a lot of girls who wait, who don't fuck
But
on the
hold
first day,
on.
who do.
Hold on. The dirt from the streets is still on you, though.
What were you saying?
What?
Yeah.
She's like talking about going from like a street lamp to like a driveway light.
She said, I can be for the streets for a few years, but then meet that someone.
And then wait.
And yeah,
And
right.
make him wait, and then that makes me,
Yeah, exactly.
quality
So
woman.
I'm not gonna be a hoe with this guy, but I'm gonna be a hoe with the three other
I
niggas.
could be a hoe for a couple of years and then just magically turn into a princess.
Unbelievable, man.
Even though you left the streets, this dirt it's still on you.
Yeah, but how are you gonna judge somebody for what they did before than what they're
They
doing right
do.
now? And
Oh, easily. We most certainly do. And I'll put it to you this way. The way we judge, the way men judge women is much like a credit score. Okay? And women are always saying, well, just because I did it back then doesn't mean I'm going to do it in the future. They're correct. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do it in the future. But guess what? Banks don't tell people, well, you have a 415 credit score, but you swore up and down. You promised us, you gave us the pinky swear that you're going to make these payments on time, even though your entire credit history says that you've never paid a bill on time in your life. No, that's not going to happen. Nope. Okay? Banks make decisions based on your past. Housing authorities make decisions based on your past. Mortgages, even renters. Every financial decision is based on your reputation, your financial reputation. This is how men judge women. And the better you are at hiding your hoe tendencies, the more likely it is you'll find someone who will sort of overlook what he thinks might be the case. But for this woman to sit here and say, well, we shouldn't be judged on what we did in the past, that's ridiculous. What are your thoughts?
It's completely ridiculous. I really like your analogy, too, about the credit score.
Never heard that before, did you?
No, I didn't. Coochie credit, that's funny.
Yes, coochie credit. Johnny Green talks about coochie credit. Street Fighter 88 says the same way employers judge you by your work history. Exactly. Shout out to Kevin Samuels for coochie credit.
Pass.
They
Come
do.
on, honey.
It matters the level, because if you just getting
skeeted
skeeted on, if you just running around getting skeeted, your face just getting skeeted on.
But again, this all
But you
depends.
said you a wife
It
for that.
depends.
No, I never said that.
All depends on what? The fuck is she talking about?
You said you would give a
Run the
thought a
clip back.
chance.
I never said that.
I give a thought. I never said you'd give a thought a chance.
I
Wow.
said it happens.
Well,
White
first of all,
little thotties
you
get
could look,
white all the
you
time.
could be in
I'm
a
never gonna
fucking
let Slim Jimmy
lab
wife for that.
super
Let
classy
her wife
looking.
for
You
that.
don't know what.
Guys are talking about which one's Bianca. I have no idea who Bianca is. I didn't know that Bianca was on the show. I don't know who she is.
But she
How
did
you
10
know if
years
she's a
ago.
thot or not?
You
Yeah.
don't know what she did 5 years ago. You're never gonna know. I could lie
We're
about
gonna
it. It
get
could
the
not be
facts.
anywhere. You'll
We're gonna
never
get
know.
See, there it is. I could lie about it and not be anywhere. And you want to know something? The white thought is right. She's right. She could lie about it.
She's gonna lie about
She's going to lie about it. No woman is ever going to be honest about their past. This is why channels like mine exist, gentlemen. Throw that away for me. Sure. This is why channels like mine exist, guys, because we know that women are never, ever, ever going to be honest about their past. And if I were a woman, I wouldn't either. There ain't no way. If I was a woman, I would never, ever, ever divulge to any man what my body count was. But the reason why channels like this exist is because guys like me in the book, The 49 Laws of Sharpe, lets you know how to pick out these tendencies. Yes, a girl is going to tell you, well, I've only slept with 15 guys in my life. Is it possible that she's telling the truth? Of course, anything's possible, right? But if she has multiple tattoos, if she knows dudes everywhere they are, if she talks about an ex-boyfriend here or there, if she talks about the fact that she partied a lot, if she talks about the fact that she's gone to a bunch of concerts, at that point, you know her body count is probably a lot more than just 15. Guys, there are so many ways, so many habits, so many body language tells that lets you know without question that a girl is for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Women are never going to be honest with you, so it is incumbent upon men, us, to pay the fuck attention. This is where women get away with most of their nonsense, guys. In the beginning of a relationship, everything is blissful, it's nice, it's sweet. You're overlooking the red flags. The sex is so good and you really like her because she has a great ass and she has the great color hair that you like. So you're overlooking the fact that her phone is buzzing at all hours of the night, right? You like the way she looks, you like the way she makes you feel, but now you're overlooking the fact that between 3 and 5 every day, you can't get a hold of her. Gentlemen, this is why you have to pay attention, because a woman is never going to tell you with her mouth what her past is, but she will tell you with her actions. And the only way that you will be able to pick out what actions those are, the only way you'll be able to tell whether or not a woman is a hoe, you have to pay attention to her actions. Get your hands on my free ebook, 16 Ways to Immediately Disqualify Her for a Long-Time Relationship.
term.
Did I say long time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
long-term relationship. Get your hands on Womanese. The Book of Womanese. I got 5 volumes, guys. 600 translations. Get your hands on the 49 Laws of Sharpe. The information in my courses will let you know whether or not a girl belongs to the streets, guys. And of course, listen, if you want to go through I've got a bunch of free catalog. I've got a bunch of free content on this platform as well. But guys, just pay attention, because girls are not going to be honest with you.
lie about it.
I'm
Though,
gonna
so
ask you
that's about to be
questions.
like.
You gonna do the
uh-huh.
research?
Hold on.
Whoa.
One at a time. One at a time.
I'm gonna ask you
Okay.
certain questions, and I'm gonna be so open that like you
This is my man right here.
probably gonna be open. And if
But
I have
she's
a
not gonna be
problem
honest
you
with
won't
you.
even know.
Nope.
'Cause I might say I'm cool with some shit I got a problem with, so I can see what else you gonna say. Like, I
Oh
might
shit, that's next level game.
be like, you might be like, man, I went out with this one rapper and I just sucked his dick on the first night, and I could be like, oh yeah, that shit happened all the time. Yeah. And I just want to see how far you gonna go. Like,
Exactly.
right? Okay, so then I know what level to keep to take this relationship to. So
668 people watching, guys. Let's get me to 325 likes, if you would. Appreciate it.
bam. So this just one of them. Okay, we just gotta go.
These two niggas right here had me cracking up, man. You gonna love
See,
these
that's
dudes.
smart.
what I'm
He's
saying?
testing you from the jump.
Yeah,
But let
There you
you
go.
talk for yourself, and you expose everything yourself.
We give you the
let's say-
rope. We give you the rope to hang yourself. That's it.
Exactly.
And
It's
that's,
not even about
Uh-oh.
keep it
the
at.
rope to hang yourself. It's about like, okay, I used to do that shit. Now that's not what I want.
Don't nobody care.
Nobody
you
cares.
That
But
nigga
then if you
knows.
don't care, that's not for
We
you.
want
already
the one
did
that
it.
ain't did.
Well, there we go. That's the point. And again, if nobody cares, then that's not for you. Spoken like a woman who thinks that she's just got endless options. Well, if you don't want me, then I guess you just don't want me.
Yeah, it's funny because she thinks that she can just say whatever she wants.
Yes.
Okay, let me just lie, but she forgets that all of their other indications are there.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
It's funny. Guys will be very, very good at how they quiz these things out of you.
Men with experience.
He'll never come out and say how many guys have you slept with or something like that. He'll be like, oh, I was at this party once. And
Have you ever dated a celebrity?
I was at a party once and I was offered some Molly. Have you ever done Molly? You know, she goes,
Yeah.
oh yeah. I used to go to raves all the time.
Uh-huh. There you go.
You know, it's little things like that like, oh, in high school, what were you, like a geek, a nerd? Oh
Yeah.
no, like all my friends were guys, and you know.
Yep. There we go.
There you go. So,
Take a note on that. I think I can make a book out of that. XYZ questions to ask a woman to tell she belongs to the streets.
Okay.
I think that would be a very, very, very good book.
Did that yet? Or the one that ain't did that much of that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't get what you mean.
Hold on. What about you? How do you know when someone's for the streets?
Men or women? Man or woman?
We'll talk about girls for now.
Men can never be for the streets, man. That's
Yeah, right.
They are the streets.
That's right. That's right. We are the goddamn streets.
we are the street makers.
They are the streets.
We're the street
You
makers.
paved the way.
Like men and women are not the same, but we'll continue on.
real.
So what makes a woman be for the streets,
For the
in your
streets.
opinion?
You don't know? She belongs to the streets.
That's what that means.
Willow,
Yeah.
what about you, Willow?
She definitely knows.
Bruh, if she, whoa.
Weird question. It's a weird question.
Did you hear that?
that's
Listen.
a
What about you,
weird
Willow?
She
question.
definitely knows.
Bruh, if she, whoa.
Weird question.
What you talking about? Whoa for?
It's a weird question.
Let me get this straight. I'm not for the streets. I like
See, they can't have me on their podcast because I would end up. All these chicks would try to jump me.
Did this woman just say what I think she said? And by the look on Myron's face, it looks like she did. Let me just rewind that. Because listen, I'm 44 years old, right? I'm getting a little older. I could be a little bit hard of hearing, but I just want to make sure that I heard this correctly. here.
whoa.
Weird question. It's a weird question.
Let me get this straight. I'm not for the streets.
Wow. I'm not for the streets. Law number 24 of the 49 laws of Sharpe explicitly states that the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely the opposite is true. This woman is wearing next to nothing. She has tattoos everywhere, but then she's saying she doesn't belong to the streets. And by the way, this girl is a dancer. She's a stripper.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. I don't. Okay. Let me just hear this.
I like a nigga that's honored to me. But as of this question, if she's for the streets, she's gonna present herself. That's just that.
No.
I'll tell you.
What did she hide?
That made absolutely no sense. Street Fighter 88 has aptly named her Walmart Rihanna.
Oh God.
Yeah. Walmart. And oh boy. She said that with a straight face. I am not for the streets. Ay, 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 ay.
Is it though?
What do you mean?
Some girls, most girls like to play it off like they not for the streets.
Like
there you go.
Majority of
That's
them
right.
like to play like they not for the streets.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but you can tell by her personality.
They love the game. They love the game. At the end of the day,
By the personality.
Yeah, you can. If
I'm
she's
listening,
like
I'm
over
listening.
friendly and doing a lot with everybody, you can tell she's for the streets.
There you go.
It's just so cool. They know a bunch of people.
Jay,
Just like
Yeah,
I know a
but
bunch
listen,
of niggas. Like I done met some girls that didn't fuck every nigga.
Yeah,
Bro,
but you
like,
know a bunch of niggas too, so if she's for the streets, you would have heard it.
Exactly. We talk to each other.
Bro.
Right,
If she's for the streets, you would have heard it. Listen, some bitches just don't tell.
man. Just like how
Yeah, but guys talk,
listen.
right?
What's that?
Guys talk, right?
Of course we do.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
kidding me?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, listen, just because homeboys in my crew didn't run through a bitch I'm trying to smash doesn't mean we didn't run through her. Like, I'm just trying to tell you. Mr. J, $2 super chat says the lie was so bad the other behest are against her. Wow. Cody Marshall with the $2 super chat with the interracial fist pound. Mr. J, $5 says, I mean, bitches, damn spell checked if she is basically nude in public, has a roster, sexual pics on IG, lots of guys in her DMs.
She belongs to the streets.
Dr. B84, $10 says, I have yet to meet a woman with a tattoo or multiple tattoos who isn't promiscuous and or a freak, and I've smashed a few, so I can confirm that they are for the highway, or
She belongs to the streets.
I cannot believe that a stripper with tattoos just said I don't belong to the streets.
Well, no one's gonna say. None of these chicks are ever gonna say, "I belong to the streets."
Yeah, but at that point, just stay quiet, right? Because at that point, we all know she's capping.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, $20 says, there's a video out there of Vaughn calmly removing her from his home. Now, fast forward to Myron, a King Von fan, not being aware of who she is and unknowingly doing the same. I found the entire ordeal cosmically hilarious. Oh, so it appears that Asian Doll, big shock, has a history of mouthing off to men.
No surprise there.
Yep.
Just like how these girls in here playing it like they, you know what I'm saying?
Angels.
Angels.
what?
Man, every girl do that shit, bro. Like, stop the cap.
Don't say every girl now.
No, it's every bitch.
So y'all ain't never been freaked out. Who raise your hand if you ain't never did no freaky, crazy, nasty shit.
I mean, okay, you
with
can
my
say
hand.
Well, there we go.
but doing freaky
This is
shit
what
with
Listen to all these bitches. These bitches are all, well, not every woman. Every one of these bitches belongs to the streets. What you got?
Yeah, like not one girl said, "Hey, I'm not into. I never did some freaky stuff."
Of course not. Of course not. Cody Marshall says, by your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
someone you just met.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It's how we present ourselves.
Oh no.
This is not what
Yeah, shout out to Bill Cosby, man. He's always the fresh and fit chat.
it is.
Jimmy, I got it.
Wait.
Okay. Raise your hand
She
if you
belongs to the
fucked
streets.
2 guys in the same group before.
Ooh.
Never.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna say I
That's
oh, there it is. Look. Yep.
real nigga shit.
She's like, fuck it, I did
A
it.
lot of girls, y'all cap, bro. Stop that shit.
All these girls are capping. Of every one of these bitches have fucked more than one dude in the same goddamn group.
I'm not capping. I got rules to this shit.
But that,
Oh.
that doesn't mean I'm for the streets.
What?
That doesn't mean I'm for the what?
No,
It's just
that's
like-
street
Okay,
activity.
Kiki.
That's
If anyone
street
can tell us,
activity.
it could
I
be
think
you.
it depends on the situation.
Kiki,
but-
Kiki,
I don't care for the streets.
verified porn star. She knows everything.
Oh yeah, Kiki Clout she is a billable spicy movie star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like she's legit like yeah.
I think they're trying to take for the streets, meaning that they're
They're a hoe.
worthless, they're worthless human beings.
No,
I
no,
think
no, well,
they're trying to
no.
to
It's not a worth-
convert the meaning into something personal rather than an expression of.
Yeah, but Dev, when we say she belongs to the streets, that's the way of saying she's a hoe. That's it.
Right.
That's why these girls are like, I'm not for the streets. I'm not a hoe. Get out of here.
No, it goes for the streets.
Kiki, come on.
Mr. J says, I am not for the streets. Is she lying?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Let me
How do you
care
know?
for the streets.
I mean, you already know, like, I'm openly about what I do and shit like that, but I feel any woman who degrades...
This is funny. You see the white girl in the corner right there looking all scandalized? I'll bet.
She's
Listen.
like, please don't make me answer this question.
Oh, no. Listen, I think, honestly, just judging by the types of chicks that are on here, I think she's probably got the most bodies on the panel.
She's got that ugly duckling.
Yeah.
Thing going on.
Yeah. She probably wasn't too good looking as a kid. She looks halfway decent now. Yeah, she probably threw herself on every sausage that made it available.
In your mouth.
I feel...
My bad, by your
I
mouth.
feel-
Stupid as hell.
Yo, I know what you think about. Anyways.
She's a little wasted.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
Kiki's
any
always-
woman who degrades what I do for a living and then goes out here and fucks a bunch of dudes raw for free.
For free.
Oh.
Bitch, you for the streets.
She working.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Hey, look, I mean, shout out to Kiki Clout. She's right. Like, you got these hoes out here running around fucking niggas raw for nothing. I don't know, maybe like a number 2 or a Happy Meal and a 6-piece nugget without the barbecue sauce, but then they want to jump on Kiki Clout for being a spicy movie star. Now, listen, she fucks, but she's getting paid to fuck. You're out here fucking for free.
She's got a good point.
Yeah, she does.
Because you know how we getting our
I
money.
get my money.
Uh-huh. You know how we get our money.
Indian giver here.
Yeah, no, I just had to put the hat on when all the girls like didn't want to raise their hands that they had not had sex with people in the same social circle. Come on, man.
Oh, so the girl in the upper right-hand corner is Bianca.
Yeah.
Oh,
The same people in the same social circle, in the same room.
At the same time.
I'm running out of hats here,
Fuck you
bro.
talking about?
The cap is real right now. The spirits are telling
the
me
spirits.
you guys are lying.
Ben, how do you know Ghost for the Streets?
Honestly, I got 2 little sides to it. So like I manage like a whole bunch of girls on OnlyFans. So like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I've seen that side to where it's like girls who you would think would be hoes. That's like they can't find nobody to fuck them, to be on camera, to do nothing.
Dude, Bianca's fucking bad. God damn, we're gonna look at her Insta in just a second. I had no idea who the fuck she was. No idea. But yeah.
I pretty much assume that all these chicks have some kind of Instagram that all look like that.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah.
That's basically what you said.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all like.
Yeah, just aspects. Yeah.
Then it's like girls who act like they so like
innocent
and don't
look at Bianca in the upper. Look at Bianca in the right-hand corner. You would never look. Okay, so now see, this is what this is a teaching moment here. This is a teaching moment here, guys. And I wanna point this out. I want to point this out because this is a very poignant moment in this podcast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up Bianca's Instagram here. And I just want you guys to see. I just want you guys to see the difference between the Bianca that we are seeing on the screen with Fresh and Fit and Bianca's Instagram. Look at this. So this is Bianca's Instagram. Okay? So Bianca is sitting hold up, let me oh wait, hold on, let me see if I can go back to let's see. Why won't it let me hang on a second, guys. Control Shift Tab. All right, fuck it. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Give me a second here. Okay, so this is Bianca's Instagram. Bianca is very well put together. She has an unbelievable, wow, she does have a nice body. Look at that.
Nice legs.
Yeah, beautiful, dude, beautiful legs. Very, very, she's got great lines. Uh-oh. Do you see the dude? She is on the Michelob Ultra sign. You think Bianca's ever been to San Francisco? You ever think she's been on a flight from San Francisco to? No. Hold up. This is just the first. This is the first sign. I got to see. Look, just reserve judgment. I'm just putting it out there. She could be, but we don't know. Not yet. Not yet.
Could
we need
it
to
just be a random poster?
You know what? It may very well be. So, hey, listen, I'm not gonna pass judgment. I'm just gonna scroll down a little bit more. Yeah, Bianca's another one of these girls who just basically shows her ass. Wow, her legs are really good. She has really, really nice legs. Let's see what else we got here. See, these kinds of pants that go up your ass crack. I don't know. I mean, listen, she's got a great looking ass. You can tell she squats for sure. Yep, there we go. Yep, wow, look at it. Dude, is she a fucking bodybuilder? Dude, she's basically naked. I don't see any panty line. I don't think she has panties on. I really don't.
She has a G-string on.
Yeah, but where's the side part? I don't know. Okay, all right. Okay, so Bianca is clearly, and again, I had no idea who this chick was. I just know just by looking at her. I want it. I'm on it. It's mine for the take. Uh-oh. Do you see the persuasion? Do you see the persuasion of the fist? The fist in the air? Bianca is a white girl. Now, she's probably Hispanic, but listen, you know, she's a white girl. And she just used an African-American fist bump. I'm not passing judgment. Not yet. Look, I don't know. Yeah, she's in phenomenal shape. She clearly lifts heavyweight. She probably competes. She probably competes in weightlifting. Yeah, listen, this is a woman whose ass, like, this is the kind of ass. See, Dev, you're capable of having this ass. You are. You're capable of it. Yes, I'm doing this for two purposes. One, to make Devin extremely insecure to hit the weight room and do squats so she has an ass like this. But two, this woman, I can promise you, this chick has the most bodies on the panel. I don't see any sign of any kind of boyfriend, husband, nothing. It is nothing, dude, it is nothing but pictures. Her legs are fantastic. Man, she has great legs. But we've got two signs here, and I think, do you think we can go ahead and make that judgment call on her, on her persuasion?
Maybe she's just trying to be inclusive.
Maybe she's trying to be, okay, all right.
She's trying to promote diversity.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe she is trying to promote diversity, but I think at this point, it is safe to say, oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, no, where did it go? Oh, no, I don't think I have it on here anymore. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. She fucks niggas, y'all. She fucks niggas. Bianca absolutely fucks niggas. Listen, white girls who look like that, never just fuck white dudes. This chick fucks niggas. That's, listen, I'm trying to tell you, that's how it is. I can promise you Bianca has by far and away the most bodies on the panel. But look at her. So we're going to go back to the screen. Look at this. Look at how innocent she looks. Look at how innocent she looks. She looks just, oh, she's dressed conservatively, blah, 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 blah. It's always the innocent looking bitches that have the most bodies.
Don't do shit. Who getting slaughtered out by the whole gang.
The worst.
Woo! You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Like, we paint your face 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? We call it Picasso. That's what we do.
Ah, you
You know what
stupid.
I'm saying?
Say what? What?
Picasso?
Oh, yeah, because we paint in your face 24/7.
Everybody get Picasso, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I know when a girl for the streets, when she, like, overly, like, do shit for attention.
That's what I
You know
was
what I'm saying?
saying.
Like, girls who constantly posting their ass, who constantly, like, looking for motherfucking affirmative action from niggas and doing, like, you don't gotta do that. A lot of y'all women are gorgeous by yourself. Y'all don't gotta sit there and y'all do this shit all the time. Stand to the side.
You stupid.
Make this cheek stand out harder, and then it make it turn, like,
angles.
Angles. Y'all don't gotta do that shit.
I got
like,
you on that.
Y'all
Oh, here comes Kiki.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiki's got it. Yeah, Kiki's got a point.
While you up
you stupid.
Okay.
But like, they do a whole bunch of shit just to be seen and just to get likes. So girls will post a motherfucking picture in they Sunday best and get 800 likes.
Shout out to Picasso.
They post that ass is getting 5,000 likes.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So they
look at Bianca. It is so funny. Look at this chick. She's not like you would think, because I had no idea who she is. You would think that she's just kind of an innocent bystander. Oh no. She actually, now Nina, the pineapple, she's all that chick does is snowflake. Sleeping around. Jesus Christ.
So they start to be like, okay, well, shit, I'm gonna start to do a little bit more of this, cause this is why niggas DMing me, and this what niggas like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once girls be doing that, I just be straight on them. Like, I
talk.
like girls who like naturally like just be like
Reserved.
Like,
look at Bianca.
I don't gotta do the most to get attention. And that's natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
And quick announcement real quick, guys.
Okay.
Like the video, man. We're bringing you guys this fucking awesome content right now. There's 7,000 plus.
Egg Yolks with the $5 super chat says, damn, Donovan, chicken nuggets without the barbecue sauce? Look, I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to get these bitches barbecue sauce to get that ass. I'm just telling you. Freedom Channel, $5 says, Donovan, you a real one. Your reaction videos are so good, I might have to make reactions to your reactions. LOL, keep up the good work, brother. Appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, Heather's been telling me that there are a lot of videos, haterade videos. Well, Donovan needs Kevin Samuels and fresh and fit. Well, right now, yeah, I kind of do.
It's a good time.
It is a very good time. Number one. Number two, they're acting like I just decided to break these two guys down because they're huge now. Oh, no. Most of my subscribers have no idea.
Right.
I go way back with Kevin Samuels. I've known Kevin for 5 years. I've known Myron for now 3.5 years.
I remember.
Yes, exactly.
I remember I think it was the first time you had Kevin on your show.
Yep.
The dude was changing.
Yes.
During the
Oh my
whole
God, you remember that? That
podcast.
was
He
crazy,
like,
right?
Different hats, like different glasses, and putting on a blazer.
If you guys take a look behind me, over my left shoulder, yeah, that's me.
I took that picture.
You took the picture. That's me and Kevin at the Capitol Grill. And I remember that was right after he told us the story about how he used to open like $20,000 bottles.
Sommelier.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a fascinating.
He got called in to open up a super expensive bottle of wine.
It was
or something.
incredible.
Yeah,
it was
cool.
incredible. And of course, over my right shoulder, you see Myron Gaines, who was the very first guest on One-on-One with Donovan Sharpe.
I took that picture too.
You take them all.
I took all the pictures.
I think Myron at that point had like 70 subscribers on his channel. I don't know.
Yeah, he was really inspired by your one-on-one studio setup. He was taking notes and you know checking out all the equipment and everything. And I believe that was our first one.
That was the very first episode.
Yeah, so I didn't know what I was doing. I'm back there like.
And Myron, I mean, he shouts me out all the time, especially in the beginning. I was like, look, man, the reason we made all these upgrades is because I saw how Donovan does his studio. So shout out to Myron for shouting me out.
Yeah.
Sir Mr. Jason, $2 says, Donovan, how would you open? If you're talking about blah, 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 what the hell? If you're talking about Bianca, I would just walk right up to her and I'd be like, hi, I'm Donovan. That's it. Hi, I'm Donovan. That's it. That's the only. I'm not a pickup lines guy. I shake a woman's hand. I look her right in the eye, say I'm Donovan. I do it with a slight smirk to let her know, hey, listen, I'm not talking to you because I like your shoes. No, I'm talking to you because I want to fuck. You can't say that explicitly though. Neil Ray, $10 super chat, and shout out to Neil Ray who called into the Tallulah show.
That's right.
A couple days ago. Said you can't be promiscuous and expect to be a girlfriend or wife. You can't have your cake and eat it. The simps help these women. Too many like this. Leverage is key. Modern women want to be sluts and have a top guy. Very, very well said. P.S. Granger says it's Natural Birdie. Yeah, dude, I love this dude, whoever he is.
You guys right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure that everybody can see what we are doing. There we go.
2.8 likes, bro. Like the goddamn video. Get it up to. It should be 7,000 likes at least, guys.
You know
We're
it.
making a lot of shit happen right
And we
now
got
behind the scenes for you guys.
Ben the Don in here.
Doing
We
it
got
live.
Slim Jimmy here. We got Trell as well.
This is just a clip, guys.
We got Jay as well. We got my boy Casey in here as well.
Where the white boy come from?
Oh shit!
Don't worry, we just might be for the streets. How do you know?
They let white men in that show?
Apparently.
If the top is way too good, I'm talking about like
Yes.
Trump.
Yes. If the Bobby Joe is way too good. In other words, if a girl sucks a really good dick,
She belongs to the streets.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
It's no
she said that's not fair. How the fuck is that not fair? That's the only. I mean, listen.
fucking way. It's not a way. You gotta have experience to do certain shit.
Bitch, where did you learn this?
But
For real.
What about before you get to the top? What about before you get to the top? Like, how do you know she's for the streets before you get to that?
I mean, I started at the top and worked my way to the bottom. You know
So
what
what's
I'm
the
saying?
top?
Slim.
What's the
The top is head, chick. So these chicks are trying to act scandalized. Well, what if I just naturally suck? No, sucking a
But what
good
if
dick
she's
takes.
done that with the same person for a long time, and that's how she got good? She only did it once with one person. I mean, she only did it with one person a lot of times.
Stop the cap.
That's my response to that, Dev. Yeah, exactly.
the top? Like you start off.
Started at the top and why?
Listen, here's another way to figure out whether she belongs to the streets or not. She fucks on the first date. I'll tell you guys this all the time, man. When you take a girl out for the first time, try to fuck her on the first date. If she belongs to the streets, she'll fuck. That's all there is to it.
I'm working my way to the
Slim.
You start off with head, just straight up.
That's basically every time I have sex, I gotta get.
Oh yes, sir. Hell yeah. You know it.
Hey,
You know it.
And what if you don't? What if you don't? You just not.
We gonna cuddle and watch movies and have a good night.
So you could cuddle with
See, now he's capping.
Yeah.
He's capping.
Shorty and not have sex with her?
Huh?
You could cuddle with somebody?
I would rather do that, but like if you
Hell
pressuring
no.
me,
If I'm cuddling, I'm fucking.
You cuddle?
No.
You don't cuddle.
No, we don't. No,
No.
not really.
You don't even.
We used to.
You don't. No, we didn't.
You called it the Alex blanket, Dev.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been so long.
Yes, it
I
has been so
forgot.
long.
You don't even touch me. Oh my God.
like, ooh, I just want the D
I'm not a cuddler, guys.
so bad.
Who's
Then
pressure?
That's one thing
I
that I
get
do.
hot too. I'm like, get on
Yeah,
me after like
yeah.
5 seconds. I'm
And
like,
you're-
all right, that's enough.
And you're a naturally like you're a hot blooded.
I'm a hot sleeper. Like I'll. The top of my body, I'll be all bundled up, and then I'll have like my knees down.
Yeah, you always have
I'll
your
be out in
feet out from under the
freezing
covers.
cold, yeah.
Well, that's good. Okay, very good.
But who's pressuring you?
And you're saying no.
Oh, here she goes. Who's pressuring you? You don't get any ass.
If I'm already in bed cuddling with this
man,
nigga,
that
like
pressure is
I'm
real.
already in
But
bed
I'm like,
cuddling
yo,
with
are we
him.
in bed cuddling?
These bitches are triggered.
Attack on Titans. We got the good.
Hey!
We smoking a fatty, and then you just start grabbing it. So if you don't put your hands down now, in my mind, this shit going one way. So that's normally
Straight
the
up.
way it goes.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? But sometimes I get straight to the butt. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it start at the top and it go to the bottom.
He said he's trying to fuck the butt. Oh, that got Bianca's attention. She's smiling about that, isn't she?
Do you prefer like cuddling in movies? That's it.
I love to cuddle. You know what I'm saying?
But you wouldn't take it any further.
Netflix. Of course
I'm
we
the
do.
king of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm
Be
the
real,
king of
be
that.
real.
Yeah, like yeah.
This is funny as hell. Look
Okay,
at
so you
Bianca.
wanna-
This is so funny. Bianca's trying to act like, ooh, I don't know what he's talking
Stop
about.
there. Got you.
All right. Would you cuddle with Jimmy?
I mean,
Look,
Don't do it.
Uh-oh. That's a yes. Would you cuddle with Jimmy? Of course. Of course she wants to fuck. She's shit testing him, right?
Yeah.
She's shit testing him. And the reason she's shit testing him is what?
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
And she wants to fuck him, clearly. Women don't, if woman does not want to fuck you, she's not going to shit test you guys. I'm here to tell you. Oh my God, why is she shit testing me? Because she wants to fuck.
When I get just grip you like that.
He said he goes
like I
straight
wouldn't
to the
start
butt.
off with the head, so probably not. Like if that was a requirement.
Oh!
You didn't know, and I just got to sucking your titties the right way.
You don't
never
gotta
know.
start off with it second or something.
That's what he said. That's where he said he started.
I said
So.
normally.
This
I
is
said
my
sometimes
guy.
I get straight to the butt. You can't leave that part.
What about you?
He said straight to the butt.
When it goes for the streets.
I think I'm gonna say like when a girl knows like the drill.
Oh, wow, she's super feminine too? Oh, yeah, she's got some bodies. Yeah, oh, pff, she's something.
What?
Like, okay. So if you're at the, like for them, for example, if you're at the club or something like that, and the girl knows like what's gonna happen after.
Oh yeah.
Yep, if
you
she
know,
knows the drill.
that you're
Yep,
gonna,
yep.
Like just going with the vibe of what's going.
She said she knows the drill. In other words, yeah, it's going down.
on.
yeah,
Like
she
the
for the
drill,
street. That's
going with the
respectable.
drill, like because she knows she's been in that position before.
She definitely for the streets.
And
Myron is now
and
Raiden
she knows
from Mortal
what's gonna
Kombat.
happen next. She's ready for it. She knows what to say. She knows what to do.
But
She's
what's
like
crazy is them the girls
prepared.
that
Like
get
a
cuffed.
Mortal Kombat.
Them the ones that get cuffed right there.
Exactly. But the
I
thing
swear to
is,
God.
y'all niggas.
That was a really good explanation there by Bianca.
Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, she should have just stopped with, she's in the club.
Mm-hmm. Did you just try to say that like you were black?
She's in the club.
She in the club.
Oh, Jay, you know too. It be bitches that hang out all fucking night. You ain't fucked nobody. What
And
is
they
you
still here.
doing?
Like,
yeah,
they
like
like
why are
this.
you
Oh, wow.
here?
Jay Blaze is simp, and he said if she ever calls me Poppy, I'm sorry, she's getting a ring. Listen, if she calls me Poppy, she's getting a ring on her goddamn phone. I would never, dude. Looking at this Instagram, I am never never wifing up a chick that has that kind of IG.
Why is you hanging out? Like go
They
home.
like this. Like they might done pissed on themselves and everything.
She's laughing because we're about to do
Yes,
Like,
Bianca.
it's a shot.
Bianca knows.
Bitch, it sucks something because it's been too long. Hold on.
But you're not gonna fuck all the girls that are around you.
Yo,
You might
most
have some
of
girls
them.
that are like.
You
Uh-oh.
got your top,
This is
you got
my
your top
thing.
5. That's
Uh-oh.
probably how you gonna make it through. That's a lot of sex though. You know what I'm saying?
This one have
Girls be fucking, y'all.
Made it through the
fun.
top.
Okay.
Top
In
five.
a night,
one
Okay, so
night?
you telling
In
me
one night,
I
right?
might have to do 2 at a time.
One sec.
See, now Bianca shit testing him in one night. In other words, do you get pussy?
Jay, go ahead.
So you telling me if 25 girls all get in the Sprinter at literally 5 o'clock a.m. in the morning?
In the Sprinter? God damn, how many bitches you taking home?
25?
God damn, yeah, in a Sprinter. You know those
vans?
yeah,
Like
those vans, yeah.
Going back to the penthouse.
They all know
It's
what's
just
up.
to have, like, yeah, it's to have fun, all right? You know what I'm saying? Fucking suck dick. You know what I'm saying? That's the, like...
Like, what else are we doing?
Something going on.
Gotta be
Real talk.
5. If you leaving the club at 3 and going back to the crib, you sending a message. Like,
Yes,
you
sir.
know what you doing.
Yes, sir.
Ladies,
You know
take
what it
your
is.
ass home if you don't want to fuck nothing. Or if you're on your period, you wasting everybody's time.
Hold on. Funny story.
Well,
I had
why
a
are you
chick-
even
hold on.
there?
I had a chick fly out, right, from a certain state to come see me, right?
Why are you even there, right?
And they wonder why guys don't want chicks to go to clubs
Yes,
that they're committed to. But
they're-
why are you even there if you don't want to?
You see? But then the same type of bitch, when I'm on that same set, I don't commit to women who go to bars or clubs. You're insecure. Yet every bitch there is sitting here verifying that if you're at the club, you're trying to get dick down. Can't make this stuff up.
Right? Didn't tell me shit. Came in my bedroom. We about to do our thing. She's like, oh, I got
I'm
something
on my
to tell you.
period. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Hold on.
Cuddle.
She don't want to
I cut off hella holes for you.
Yeah, never do that. Never do that.
Watch movies and cuddle, right? That's what he was
Listen,
doing.
I'm telling you. She might have been testing you. She might be testing you. So guess what? If a girl hit me with that, I done been tested before and I done passed the test. So I done got to the butt.
Exactly.
Exactly. He keeps talking about I done got to the butt. This nigga's stupid. This nigga's stupid. He said, I'm going straight to the butt. Kiki looks a little restless. You see Kiki leaning on that stripper pole? It looks like
She's yawning and
she's probably high. But
Real.
whatever.
And he gotta be like, yo, well, let's
She looks
go get
restless.
some ice cream.
And I say I'm glad because I had already jacked off. You good. I say that because they be like, this nigga's nice.
See, normally, I would say, I don't stop at red lights. But she didn't want to go there, so then, nah, I'm cool.
I'm good.
Yo, but if you had said what he said, let's go get some ice cream.
Yeah, Dre Raven on the Sharpe stream side. Or Jay Blaze says, women in clubs get pounded. Hell yeah, man. Do you? Oh my, dude. Jesus, I probably fucked a half a dozen girls in the bathroom at the goddamn club, and it's always the male bathroom. It's unbelievable. Dre Raven says, but I'm just here to dance with my girlfriends. You feel me? In the bathroom stall. Yes.
She would have done whatever you wanted when she was
Exactly.
That's true.
She just tight in game right there. If she on a
Head monster.
Man, I'm on that sometimes.
He said
Okay,
a
I
head
think the
monster.
important takeaway here for the guys that are watching.
Yes.
Almost 7,500 you guys watching. We got
Oh my
7,500
god.
people
Yo, dude is all about the butt.
on the chat right now. Like the goddamn video. I think the biggest takeaway here is that if you let a woman, if you leave her to her own devices, she will waste your time. So you got to get right to the point and/or make something
There
happen.
you
or at
go.
least let your intent be known. But you always want to be driving the vehicle, so to speak, like where she's not necessarily controlling the pace of the interaction.
Right.
And
Listen, if a girl wants to fuck, she gonna fuck. That's really what it comes down to. What are your thoughts? What are your closing thoughts on what we just watched here on the Fresh and Fit podcast?
I don't. That's pretty much says it all there. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Offer more. I just put you on camera. I love putting Dev on the spot. At the end of the day, man, if you watch this channel, you guys know that there are a great many indicators that
She belongs to the streets.
and what it really comes down to is paying attention. And how do you pay attention? You have to get the knowledge. And yes, I'm going to shamelessly plug my material. Guys, my books, my courses, everything. All of that is designed to very quickly and accurately tell if
She belongs to the streets.
ignore these signs at your peril. The Mustang Mach 1 with the $5 super chat said a podcast with you, Kevin Samuels, and Coach Greg Adams would break YouTube. I'd pay good money to make that happen. That's not going to happen. Dude, Kevin he's in the stratosphere. He has way too many constraints on his time. But it's interesting, the Mustang Mach 1. I did have I ever had Coach Greg Adams and Kevin Samuels on the 6 at the same time or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I might have to go into the archive. The Mustang Mach 1.
You know what? I think CGA might have did a guest
Yes,
spot.
he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. So, yes, there is a video, and I forgot which one it is. You'll have to go and look for it on YouTube.
Sharpstream.com.
Sharpstream.com. And I did an episode of The Six with special guest Coach Craig Adams. It was an all-star panel. It was myself, Myron Gaines, Kevin Samuels, Minister Japp, and then, of course, Coach Craig Adams was a special guest star. He eventually became a regular panelist of The Six. Cigar Man 85 says, wait a minute. So it's okay to make hate videos on Fresh and Fit nonstop, but you break down videos of people you are close with and work with, but they have a problem with that clown world we live in. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't pay attention to those guys. Mr. J, $10 says, Bianca. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. Says, is she hot?
Yep.
Is she innocent?
Nope.
Are her cheeks on fire?
Yep.
Is her body count single digit?
Nope.
Would every man smash?
Yep.
Is she wife material? No, Bianca is not even close to wife material. Like, dude, I can promise you Bianca's got at least 100 bodies. And that might be a conservative number.
Well,
Holy
she
God.
deletes that Instagram.
Oh, dude, if she deletes the Instagram, then she's got a shot. But, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, she deletes her Instagram. She becomes a school teacher in 5 years. Some poor guy will be none the wiser.
Dude, delete your Instagram and work at a daycare center. That's the quickest way to find a man.
Yeah.
Cuco Rodriguez says, can I get another Merc? You are hilarious, bro. Appreciate that. Neil Ray, another $5 super chat, says, LOL, women be showing off their body.
I think that's MK.
Oh, MK. Can I get another MK? What is that?
I don't know. MK. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Appreciate that, Mr. I don't know. Merc. I don't know. Neil Ray, $5 says, LOL, women be showing off their body and be in a relationship, yet the simp dude be like, nah, she loves me. LMAO, I be dying. Nah, she hit the whole block.
She belongs to the streets.
You better fucking believe it. Mr. J, another $5 super chat, says if she goes to the club, she's hasta la bye bye. Wait a minute. I gotta always have this ready for Mr. J. Can a woman go?
Yep.
Will you still have a relationship?
Nope.
Will they still have a relationship? No, sir. No, sir. Hell no. Hell no. Okay. Let us now go to the main...
If she's not going on your pro...
Wait a minute. Let's now go to the main event. There we are. So we are going to break down part three of the Kevin Samuels interview with the four Miami thoughts. Oop, did I say that out loud? Now, when we left off from part two, the bitch was going back and forth with him, and Kevin was like, well, wait a minute. Do we have a problem? Is there an issue? So we are now going to continue that breakdown, and away we go.
Program, that's fine. Kick her out, bro.
Oh, wait a minute.
You know?
I don't know how that happened. Let's try this again.
Can't work if we all do what the hell we want to. That can't work. There has to be order. There has to be structure. And coming from the military, hierarchy and structure is what that is built on. You don't just make a battle plan and say, hey, just get a gun, go out there and cap some shit.
Nope.
Yes.
So if marriage doesn't work, cool. What does work to get the kind of outcomes you would want?
In the place where I'm at right now,
Mhm.
or even where my mindset is, I'm not really looking for a man, if that makes sense.
I'm not really looking for a man. Let's just assume that this woman is the 22-year-old, because I can't keep them all straight.
Okay.
This is the problem. I'm not really looking for a man. Why aren't women looking for men, Dev? Do they think they have time? Like, what is it?
I think that they're afraid that if they say that they're looking for a man, it means they got nothing else going on in their lives.
Damn, I have never thought of it that way, but I think you just nailed it.
If you say, it's like women think that they can only do one thing at a time. It's like, I'm looking for a man.
Oh my
Can't
God.
go to work.
They don't want to be a pick-me-ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to be a pick-me-ship.
Can't do anything but start looking, you know?
That's it. Listen, I mean, that's just how it is.
And also, I think makes them look desperate too, because if they're looking for a man, then
Then they
it means
must
they
be
doesn't
desperate.
have one, which means they're not worth one yet.
See, this is the thing. Women have to understand that if they admit that they're looking for a man, it doesn't make you look desperate. It makes you look smart.
Right.
Like, quit worrying about, listen, too many women are worried about what fucking bitches are talking about. You ain't out here trying to marry bitches. You trying to marry niggas. Only worry about what niggas are talking about. Don't worry about these bitches trying to hold you back and trying to.
Yeah, I like the chicks that go, I'm not looking for a man, but I'll keep my eye out, you know?
Yeah, right, exactly. Fuck out of here.
I'm not really interested in that relationship only because I know that how can I put this? Let's just say I can't be or offer what the typical man would want.
Okay.
So I don't
really?
feel like with what
merch.
I don't want to say today's age because I ain't met all men.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to like put a bias or like a whole general
Here she
statement
goes. Here
about
she
it.
goes.
But from what I've experienced,
Bitch, say it with your chest.
Let me qualify my
Yes.
generalization.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. She's just. I mean, like seriously. Like, come on. Quit all the qualification.
it's just not something that
Shout out to J Blaze 11. Take it easy, J Blaze. Thanks for your contribution here.
I'm interested in.
Okay. So, if now, Carl, you said you want a couple of kids.
Yeah.
But
she said she wants a couple kids, but no. Wait, what?
Not necessarily wanting marriage.
What? She actually said that. I want a couple kids, but I don't want to be beholden to the
Let's just listen.
requirements of a marriage. But being a mother is easier than being a wife. That makes a lot of sense.
The fuck? Just he verifies. Let's just make sure we heard it straight.
But you're not necessarily wanting. Okay. So, if now, Carl, you said you want a couple of kids.
Yeah.
But you're not necessarily wanting marriage.
What the fuck? How the hell can you want? See, this is the problem. This is the problem with the black community, man. These are 4 modern women. These are 4 black women. Or listen, I'm not going to put that on all of them. But they want to be baby mamas, but they don't want to be wives. You want 2 kids, but you don't want to be married? Dude, what sense does that make?
It doesn't make any sense at all. I mean,
I wonder if Kevin and her were to sit down, no cameras, just person to person. I wonder if she would be saying the same thing.
I think she might be saying this because she's around other black women.
I think that might be it, because God forbid a woman admit, you know what? I want a man. I want a man with kids. I need a man. Or not a man with kids.
Who
I
wants
want a
to
man.
live their life alone? Like they're thinking that the children can take the place of the loneliness that not having a man.
Christ.
And that way they're not beholden to a man and being in a relationship, but yet they can have all the credit of being the strong single mom.
It makes absolutely 0 sense. I can't. And look at Kevin. He looks positively confused. He's thinking to himself,
we all do.
What the French toast? How would you see your life being if it wasn't married with your children? How does that structure look?
If I was married,
Well, if you have kids, for the outcome you said you want, by 50, you want to have kids. So what would that structure look like?
yeah, Dirty Dan says, Coach Greg Adams this morning pulled up an interview video from the 70s with women responding with the exact same, yeah. I actually watched CGA's live stream. Yeah, it's just women in the 70s. Well, yeah, I want kids, but I don't necessarily need a man. I think I'd be a great single mother.
Wow.
So this has been a problem that has festered for a while.
with the healthy co-parenting,
Or you live in the same house?
not ideally.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. So this chick, I got to take off my hat. I got to take off my hat for this. So let me just get this straight. So this chick, she wants kids and a man to be able to co-parent, but they can't live in the same house. What does that mean?
She wants to be a part-time mother.
Oh shit.
She doesn't
That's
want to
it.
be. Yeah, she doesn't want to be a full-time
Oh,
wife.
my
She doesn't want to
God.
be a full-time mother.
Wow.
She wants that I get all the credit for being a mom.
Oh.
But every other week I could be a single lady.
Whoa. Dev, I did not pick up on that, but I think you've nailed it.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. I mean, I actually don't think she's thought this through.
Wow.
I mean, it's a great recipe if you want to raise some messed up children, but
Yeah, but what you just said is 100% accurate, and it makes sense. So she wants a couple of kids, but then she doesn't want the husband or the boyfriend, but she wants to co-parent, but she doesn't want to live in the same house. Boom, bingo. You want to be a part-time mother. You want to be a part-time mom, but get the credit for being a full-time mom.
right. And she wants to be a weekday mom and a weekend.
Ho.
You
Yes,
said it.
right. There are a lot of women out here like this.
Or maybe a house, like when I thought about it, when I sat down and I thought about it for myself, I felt like maybe a house where we have separate bedrooms.
Oh.
To where either one of us can take space when we need to. Because I've always found it bizarre to like live your life completely single, and then immediately like you have this one person that like you just.
Dude, this chick, this is insane.
That's a new trend now. Is
dude,
women,
we're done.
Women are looking for homes where they can have their own separate room. And they don't want to call it an office, but they put a bed in there so that if they want their own space, they can have it. Almost like a teenager not wanting to share a room with a sibling, you know?
This is ridiculous. So basically, she wants all of the benefits of a husband without any of the obligations.
Exactly.
The man is going to be in the house. He's clearly going to pay for the house, right?
Okay.
I mean, I would assume that he probably is. But just like you said, she wants to be a mom during the week and a hoe on the weekend.
Yeah.
And she can do that because basically she has a built-in babysitter and she can trust the baby daddy. You want to be, oh my God, this is unbelievable.
And this is assuming that she has the same daddy for all of her children.
She's going to have like 3 niggas living in that same house.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
This is insane.
You can look how Kevin, God bless his soul.
Yeah, I don't know how he deals with
this.
He's
so patient. Could you see someone
this
saying
is
doesn't see you?
ridiculous.
There's Kevin's face. Okay.
Again,
and then there's Myron's face like.
Think about, listen. I want you guys to think about what this woman just said indirectly. She wants to have a couple of kids and live in a house with the baby's father, but them have separate bedrooms, maybe ideally a separate house. Like, she wants all of the benefits. So she wants all of the credit and all of the benefits and all of the accolades of being a mom without actually having to be one full time. But then she wants all of the security of having a man in the house or basically having a husband without having to be a wife. That is, who the fuck is going to sign up for that?
Nope.
You're just with them.
So you live in the same.
Geeky Anomaly says, Donovan, I don't say this often, but she is disgusting. She's vile. Yeah, this is crazy talk.
Same house, but in separate rooms.
Not all the time.
Oh.
But you know, like, cause I'm a very I'm all the time.
Okay, watch Kevin, because Kevin, listen, he just threw her curveball. Watch.
But you know, like, cause I'm a very I'm a person that likes
What,
to
the
be
French
alone.
toast?
There's gonna be times where I definitely don't want to be around.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not personal, and it has nothing to do with that. But yeah.
Okay, so are you talking about having one? Are you talking about having one residence or multiple?
Multiple, ideally.
Okay.
So who the fuck's gonna pay for all of this? This is insane.
And this is where it comes down to money.
Bingo.
I mean, it always comes down to money.
Oh, by the way, guys, I haven't watched this yet, so this is all like fresh.
We have all these because what I hear more often than women today with women is, I can't be around a man. The structure, it's like, if you listen to most women, you're the freest you've ever been, but you sound like you're the most depressed. You can do whatever the hell you want to.
That's right.
The world is free. You can walk down the street and feel relatively safe. But you got to understand that you want the children. You said 2 kids.
Right.
If you want to have an upper class kid, let me give you these numbers. Middle class children to raise a child from 0 to adulthood is $284,000 a year per child. So you want $500,000 to $350,000 worth of kids. That's 3 kids. The kids you're talking about having $500,000 each. So you want $1 million worth of kids.
Oh my God.
2 kids is $1 million.
$1.5 million if there's a third.
Then you're talking about multiple residences. Where's all this money gonna come from?
Kevin, don't you know that she's gonna manifest it? I thought you knew, Kevin.
That's all I'm ultimately saying for everybody. Where is this money going?
You know, the brilliance of Kevin is that he's not like me. Like I'm not as emotionally mature as Kevin, right? I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But Kevin thinks this in his mind, but he's like, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to convey the idiocy of what they want other than to just break down the numbers. Listen, ladies, who's going to pay for all this?
To come from? Or would it be better to learn how to get the fuck along with one another? Like everybody else has done for the last 10,000 years. Because you can't have it all. I can't have it all. You can't. Nobody can. Unless you are rich, unless you are going to be making big money, you cannot have living apart together. There's a term.
Living apart. Oh, that's a term.
Where's the money gonna come from?
Living apart together. Have you ever heard that before?
Not that term, but I've heard the concept, yeah.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
What this demonstrates is just a lack of maturity on the part of these women. I mean, they can't get along. They never had a roommate or a sibling. You can't live with people. You think kids are going to be easier? Ugh.
Who's going to sign up for this?
Mm-mm.
What man is going to sign up for this? Okay, I want you to be the baby daddy, and we can live in the same house but separate rooms. I can fuck niggas anytime I want to. You can fuck bitches anytime you want to, but whenever I go out, you got to babysit the kids. Oh, and by the way, I want you to pay the mortgage, and you're going to give me child support even though we're living under the same roof.
Oh, yeah,
No, sorry. Nope, not happening. No, sir.
When you think about relationships, do you think about it on those terms? On where the money comes from?
Nope. Hell no, Kevin. Of course not.
Huh?
It's definitely a part of the topic.
You say when you think about
Yeah, when you think about relationship with it, when you think about, when you're dealing with somebody, because like as a single woman, and from what I recall, you think about what you don't want to be responsible for, and whether you can articulate the way I do.
Okay, I'm going to leave it up here so we can see all of the
subtitles. You want a man to come. You know you want him to provide to where you can kind of.
I can kind of have some sort of cushion if I want to
Right.
have a baby. Maybe I can't
Okay.
work.
All right.
Cushion.
Maybe I want to focus on this or that.
And what I want you ladies to understand is just as nuanced as you all have been, the men you want, all of that, all want something too.
There you go. There you go. That's the ultimate point, I believe, here. These women want all of this without having to see. They want the kids. They want the security. They want the home. They want the separate. Okay, so yes. Street Fighter 88 says they want all the benefits, none of the responsibility. Exactly.
Yeah, separate lives, shared
Yes.
responsibilities.
Yes. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Who the hell's going to sign up for that? Who the hell is going to want to sign up to have a baby mama? Oh, Jesus Christ. Thomas Brown says living apart together is practiced more in black households than you may know. Some of my friends have lived that reality. Oh my God.
Is it like a stay together for the kids kind of situation?
Thomas Brown, I hope you are incorrect. I have never heard this before.
I've heard of it for like if a couple's married and they're having trouble and they're just trying to keep the family together until the kids are grown,
And then gray divorce.
But they're trying to like live. It's like a pre-divorce divorce,
Okay.
trying to keep the family together, but it sounds to me just as harmful as a divorce.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
And just like you feel sovereign in your right to.
They want to be, Geeky Anomaly says they want to be single mothers with millions. Yeah, a millionaire single mother is what they want to be.
I think it's okay for you to be able to get what you want. Men feel the same way.
That's right. And we are more entitled than they are.
Okay with
Oh, okay.
Marriage isn't the problem. You guys are all under 30. So you've grown up in an area of immediacy, a lot of options. You've grown up in an era where it feels like you have more choice than you really have and more freedom than you really do. There's a lot of structure.
Wow. Thomas Brown says one of my best friend's parents stayed together, but in separate rooms our entire lives until they passed. This is insane. I can't believe this.
What you're going to find is, especially for women, you have the way nature works. You have to get the bigger parts of your life figured out sooner if you want children. Because life makes choices for women before they make choices for men.
Oh!
You didn't feel like you should have to tailor.
Wow. Life makes choices for women before life makes choices for men. That was extremely wise.
Your needs around the man you need.
I want there to be mutual ground and good compromise if I'm in a relationship, which I don't want to be. But if I'm in a relationship,
She does not want to be in a relationship.
I do want there to be good compromise. However, I want to be able to fully support myself with my goals and what I want to do with my career, to where I'm in the position to where I don't need another person.
Okay.
It would be nice having.
Dude.
I.
She's talking all this I stuff. What about the fucking kids?
Yeah.
That other person is more like a luxury, like a good thing, like, you know, having ice cream after you just ate dinner. That's what I want it to be like. Not necessarily to need somebody.
Wow, that is such a broken mentality to have.
This is insane.
She's got to be incredibly unhappy to think that that's what she wants.
This is blowing my mind. Dude, it's worse than I thought.
This is the type of woman that you see who's happy, making $60,000 a year.
Are white girls? Listen, chat, help me out. Are white people doing this? Do we know any white girls, Hispanics, Asians, who share this mentality? I cannot believe what I'm hearing. It's
almost like they have a fear of dependency. Like, I'm afraid that if I put all my eggs in one basket, that basket is only going to crash.
But guess who crashes the basket better than 9 times out of 10? Across all races, it's the women.
And
they're acting like they're afraid of something they're gonna do.
And they've got the society as a safety net to catch them when they fall. This is kind of depressing, to be honest.
This is insane. Chat, please help me out. Please help me. Geeky Anomaly says, do white people do this too? I want to know. Do other races of people do this living apart together thing?
I mean, my grandparents slept in different rooms towards the end because they were both so old. They just needed their space.
Yeah, all of their equipment and breathers and all that.
Well,
yeah,
not only that, when you're old, you can't control your poots and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in your 80s, by all means, knock yourself out.
I think at that point, my grandmother is 86 years old.
She's like, I love you. Stay over there.
She had 7 children. At this point, she's just like, I
just
need
wants to be by her.
Space.
Of course. No, I totally agree with that. Yeah.
By age 50, what is your profession? I didn't ask that earlier.
I want to be a producer for anime and cartoons.
For anime? An anime producer? Is that what she said?
Yes.
What?
She wants to be an anime producer.
Oddly very niche.
They don't make. I can't imagine how much. They can't make. Well. Let's find out what her financial goals are.
Like One Punch.
Dragon Ball Z,
yeah.
One Punch, yeah. I want
Yu-Gi-Oh.
producing my own books.
What?
Anime, but I illustrate, so I want.
Okay, hey, listen. I'm not gonna knock her for what she wants to do. If that's what, no, hold on. If that's what she wants to do, that's fine. That's something you can do from home. But let's find out.
I want to produce cartoons.
No, listen.
Somebody's got to do it.
Listen, I'm not going to knock her for that because that might be something she really loves to and wants to do.
Yeah.
But if she has goals that are contradictory to that, she's going to have to find something else to do. So let's find out where she wants to be here.
Okay.
Animation.
Yeah. At the height of your career, what do you anticipate you'll be earning annually?
The height of my career and what I can do.
What do you anticipate? Not probability, not probability, not possibility, probability.
Okay, I don't know about annually, but I know I can say I know that I'm anticipating my net worth to be at least $80 million.
80 million.
Now she's going to own a network? Or did she say network or net worth? But she doesn't know what she's going to be making annually?
I need to make sure I'm hearing and seeing this correctly.
Okay, I don't know about annually, but I know I can say I know that I'm anticipating my net worth to be at least $80 million.
This woman, and again, I'm not knocking her for wanting to do what she wants to do. But she anticipates having a net worth of $80 million. Do you know how much $80 million is?
80 million. It's a lot. A lot of millions. It's a lot of millions.
This is crazy.
She's ambitious. I mean,
Hold up. You know what? I need to look this up. Hang on a second. Average salary of anime producer. What does that sound?
it's my phone.
Why is your phone going off?
It's alerts.
Yeah, put that away. We're on the air. Fuck are we doing? So the average salary, I'm actually going to put this on the screen here. So the average salary, this makes, dude, these bitches are tripping. So the top earners, and this is animation producers, top earners $100,000. That's pretty good. 75th percentile, 61.5. The average is let's just call it nearly $60,000. $60,000 a year. Let's just assume she's the 22-year-old. Okay? Let's assume she's a 22. $60,000. Let's just say she's a top earner. 100,000. I understand. Let's just humor me here.
Okay.
$100,000 a year, right? In order to retire, Kevin told us you need $2.4 million. $2,400,000. Okay? Let's just say she makes $100,000 a year and doesn't spend any of it.
Okay.
It will take her 24 years to just make $2.4 million if she's a top earner and she doesn't spend anything.
It'll take her 800 years to be
There,
to have a net worth of $80
already
million.
beat me to it. You already beat me to it. $80 million divided by 2,400,000. It will take her, Jesus Christ. It's going to take her over 300 years to make $80 million. Wait a minute, actually, no, it's not even going to take her that long, because check this out, 2.4 million.
That's what she retires on?
No, she wants a net worth of $80 million,
Okay.
right? So if we take $80 million and divide that by 100,000.
Mm-hmm. It's 800 years.
That is wow, good math. It's going to take this woman.
On my calculator.
Oh, see, you could have taken credit for that. So even if she is a top earner, it would take this woman 800 years to make $80 million, assuming she doesn't spend any of it.
Or have any children.
Oh, no, but she wants 2 children. She wants $1 million worth of kids.
Oh.
No, she wants $1 million worth of kids. Let's take a look at Kevin's reaction.
80 million.
Look.
What the French toast?
80 million with an M, gentlemen.
Favorite
80 million.
my favorite artist for manga and anime, Yuriko Takahashi, she's worth $80 million, and that's my goal.
Okay. 80 million.
That's what I'm drafting.
And what is the average?
The average, anime? 30 million or more.
No,
What? Oh, this bitch, we just looked it up. Hold on.
The average annual salary.
The average annual salary is $58,900. Call it $60,000 a year. So, let's do some more math here. Let's go 80 million divided by 60,000. Oh, that would take her 1,333 years.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
A few years past the wall. Just a few.
Sorry?
No, net worth. That's why I said I don't know about annual.
Well, the thing is, you have before you get in. Okay. We always when we can look at.
Kevin knows how abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous this is, but this is why he's the master.
You can look at the outliers. But what would your proper title be in your job? What would be your profession?
Oh, he's about to look this up.
Would you?
This word for it is mangaka.
Manga what?
Mangaka, that's what it's called. It's like someone who makes
Is this dude? Oh, he's about to look it up. He's about to look it up.
Manga, anime, but there's a job title, anime producer.
Ah,
all right.
Bingo! Look at that. He
So
should
we
come
can
up.
always point to Jeff Bezos. And
Yeah,
everybody else
right.
Top earner, the average is 58,987.
Bingo! Wow, look at that.
For a manga.
Dude, who's the man? Goddamn.
You're the man, Donovan.
For anime producer salary, is the average.
Wow.
The 75th percentile is 61,000. The lower 25% is 36,000.
He's looking at the same
top
things.
earners. You're talking about a top 10% is 100,000. Big gap from 80 million net. That's
just a little bit.
That's ridiculously
ridiculous.
Infinitesimally small. It happens, but just like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and all these people,
Outliers.
What is the average? Because that's,
see, this is and Myron points this out all the time. Bitches live in a world of delusion. They always think about the probabilities or the possibilities, but not the probabilities.
Yeah.
This is insanity. This bitch really thinks that she's going to be worth, this is her plan, to be worth $80 million.
Single.
With 2 kids. With
Manga.
Jesus.
Wow. Because I don't want to get into your personal, but
how many women think like this? This can't, listen, Dev, I refuse to believe that this is just black women. I refuse to believe that because, listen, black women are delusional. White girls are even more delusional. Listen, man, white girls in the West, they live the best lives of any class of human on the planet. Again, help me out, chat. Please help me out. Is this mindset prevalent in other communities? I cannot believe. I can promise you, this is not just a black thing. I think this is across the board, if I'm being honest.
Is anybody here earning over 6 figures annually?
Hell no.
Okay.
Look, hold up.
No personal, but
not supposed to give away the game.
Is anybody here earning over 6 figures annually? Okay. So the likelihood of going from here to high 8 figures,
oh my God,
is negligible. It's possible, but it's also possible to get rich by hitting the lottery and Powerball. And for you, in your particular case, not wanting to need anybody, it's going to become a matter of ultimate necessity. You have to live off of what you earn. What's the likelihood of you? And if here's a
Mojo Arid says not in the Muslim community, baby. Hell no. Okay, well Muslims are out.
Are you playing?
Somebody please save me here, please. Okay, so Thomas Brown says you're correct. Other races as well. It's just a Western woman. Okay, so this is Western woman. Okay, all right, I can believe that because dude, white girls are some delusional ass bitches, man.
Planning your life and living your life in a way to where you're going to be able to live comfortably off of your
80 million
off of your earnings that you're actually making, not anticipated.
Kevin just shattered her dreams. I bet she had no idea. I bet she has no idea what the numbers are. And the reason why we know she has no idea what the numbers are is because she says she wants a net worth of $80 million off a 6-figure job, Dev.
Yeah, that's. It's okay to idolize certain people or look up to. Oh my gosh, I want to be like that one day. That's my dream, my goal. But having that as your expectation is.
Dude. This woman
harmful.
really said, my goal is to be an anime producer, and I anticipate having a net worth of $80 million.
Now, I would like a small little house. Like I said, I'm with my cat.
Mm-hmm.
Small little house with my cat. I don't care if I have millions of dollars. I don't need a big mansion. What's all that room and space for me to run?
But remember what I said. If you were making $50,000, you're almost perfect for what I said. 55, 50,000, 58,000.
There it is.
You would still be short. You'd still have almost $500,000.
Way short.
$600,000 shortfall. So on one hand, you're saying I don't need all this money, then you talk about 80 million.
Right.
And see, and here's the difference between how men and women think. We know we got to be a hell of a lot more practical.
Hell yeah.
No one comes. We can't marry.
This is why any man with this mindset, that's feminine thinking.
Right, because a man knows that if he fails, he doesn't just fail himself, he fails his family and everyone who depends on him.
Ain't no safety net, man. There is no safety net for men. The world is a very cruel place for men who don't bring it.
Somebody who's going to pay our bills.
Okay, so Neil Ray says it's women of all races, more and more Indian women. Okay. This is clearly a Western culture
not
problem.
The average rank and file men. If we miss or we make a misstep, the street's kind of out there waiting for us.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So we understand that homelessness is
we belong to the streets.
A hell of a lot closer to most men than the men than to women. And my thing is today with women is
women have the reason why women can afford to have these grandiose goals is because they really they're playing with house money. Yeah, I'm gonna be worth $80 million drawing Japanese cartoons.
Many women today want to be free.
Yes.
Freedom comes at a cost.
Uh-oh.
Can you pay that cost? What you're talking about doing puts you right in line with the average middle class American. Being able to live roughly paycheck to paycheck.
There it is.
No
That's it.
real savings.
Nope.
Having little to no cushion. But you can only invest what you earn. See, we often.
Oh yeah, but I can also make investments.
You can only invest what you earn.
Right. So where's this investment money going to come from?
That you don't need to spend.
Dude.
And if you're living paycheck to paycheck, that means you don't have anything left over to invest.
Dude, these bitches are tripping. They clearly have not thought about the numbers.
No.
Sometimes when I talk to people, especially when I talk to women, I hear how they anticipate getting money. It's some sort of entrepreneurialism through real estate.
Right.
Stocks.
Right.
And that's just more Jack and the Beanstalk. It requires input, currency. You can't make money from investments without having the money to put into it. Where's the money going to come from?
Wow. Holy schmoly. I'm going to tell you what, man. I've always known that women are delusional. But that kind of delusion, that is next level. Why are women this delusional, Dev? Give it a shot. You're on camera.
I mean, if you don't ask for the moon, how are you going to get the moon?
Oh, my God. Well, I guess they're going to manifest it.
Yeah, it's funny because...
I had no idea women were this bad, dude.
Because, I was talking to my financial advisor, and she was asking me all these questions, the stuff that they ask you about how, risk tolerant, risk averse you are, things like that. And they give you all these scenarios, and you have to say, okay, well, I would do this. And I'm like, okay, how would a woman like this answer those questions? Because all it would be is she would just be answering a question with a question.
Right.
Rather than saying, but these are real world scenarios. Do you want to get X amount % back over this amount of time, or do you want to risk a larger percentage over a shorter amount of time?
They have no concept.
Or with this amount of loss, possible. Huh? I mean, it would just, I kind of have more respect for people who have to talk to people who have this type of mindset.
Can you imagine the first time she calls somebody at TD Ameritrade or Edward Jones? They're, wait, you want a who?
Yeah. I have a $10,000. Can you please turn it into 50 for me by 2 months from now?
Yeah, right.
I'm sure they think that's how it works.
Your mother's a financial advisor.
She is, yeah.
What would your mother say to something like this?
My mom is pretty funny. She would just kind of laugh and shake her head and be like, "Good luck with that." I'm not here to shatter your dreams. I'm not going to tell you can't.
$80 million, you can do it.
If you do it, tell me how you did it, because I would really like to know.
That is funny as hell. Mr. J says with the $2 super chat, he says, "I pity the poor soul that is trapped by Bianca." Yeah, so do I. Tony Johnson, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Tony Johnson to welcome him to the TSR family. Tony, if you would put your age and location in the chat. Sir Mr. Jason with the $2 super chat. says, thank you, sir. Great show.
Over 9,000!
Appreciate that. We love the interactive super chats with the soundboard. I've got more soundboard gadgets coming up, guys, so stay tuned for that. Mr. J with another $10 super chat says she can't say it on Kevin's show because they will feel it because they feel it will make them feel bad. Women have to stop caring about what other women think after 35 to 40. Wow. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense, actually. Mr. J, another $10 super chat says, black women wonder why they are single. Does she know what she is talking about?
Nope.
Will she find a man?
Yep.
Is she considerate?
Nope.
Is she wife material?
Nope.
Will she have a good man? Oh, hell no. Man, I'm trying to tell you, these bitches are tripping. Cigarman85, $5 says, I can't believe this woman would fight tooth and nail to be a 304 rather than being good wives. Such as the mindset of the typical American
sad
female.
State of affairs, and I think it's from lack of role models.
Oh my God! I mean, I just can't believe
today's
what I'm
role models. It's your value and what you're worth is how many likes you get and how many people want to jump in your DMs instead of saying, oh wait, it only takes one man to make me happy.
Yeah, right. Go figure. Mr. J, another $2 says, by some miracle, she does get a child. God help her. Yeah, God help her and the child. Geek Anomaly, $5 says she would have to own a major studio in Japan to make that, and Japanese culture pretty much prohibits Westerners from reaching top levels of power. Yeah, wow. MLD will be the first to tell you.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, Japan is racist as fuck against white people, real talk. Mr. J, another $2 says, the wall will be a nightmare when these women hit it. Dude, it's gonna be a rude awakening, dude. Like when these women finally wake up and realize, holy shit, it ain't going down like that.
I mean, the ultimate payer of this delusion is the federal government and
yes.
our social resources to support, I mean, this is just lack of education. It's like too much inspiration and not enough education.
Yes, right. Yeah, I mean, basically, she's inspirational posters, and you can do an Instagram post and manifest it. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And listen, man, I'm not going to be the guy to sit here and say, hey, listen, go work your 9-to-5 job because this is the third business I've owned, right? But it ain't easy. It is not easy. And listen, I had what it took to be very successful, but guys, don't get it twisted. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that luck was not involved in any or all of these situations.
Yeah, it's very difficult to create and maintain a skill set that you can make a living off of
and evolve
as as a single person just without children.
Yes.
I mean, we're talking, depending on where you live, like here in the Northeast, you're talking at least $50,000 to $75,000 a year,
dude,
just to have your own apartment,
right.
live alone.
Dude, you and I don't have kids, and this is, I mean, don't feel sorry for us. We live a good life. This is hard. We love doing it, but this is not easy.
I think for every 5 pets you have, it's equal to 1 child. So technically,
no, it's not. What the fuck are you talking about?
We've got enough cats and dogs for a full family.
We have 2 dogs, 4 cats, a gerbil, a bearded dragon, and 3 fish. So yes, we have quite a zoo, and I think one of the animals pooped downstairs.
I'm afraid to go look.
We're gonna have to go hunting. We have a really good carpet cleaner, by the way.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't walk the dogs for very long.
Yeah. Well. Sirius says she's an average-ass bitch. She'll be making the average-ass wage. Real talk. Sirius says, remember the Einstein nerd in your class with straight A's? That's the person making the millions. Yeah. Thoughts don't become millionaires, guys. They just don't. Sirius says, and she's not even talking top 1%. She's talking the top 1% of the top 1%. Jesus fucking Christ. Dre Evans says, I'll bet you that after a few years trying to be an anime producer, she'll go back to school, rack up another $100K in debt, and end up working as a social worker. Right. Sirius says, what do you mean I have to spend 2 years as a junior artist making $40K a year working 60 hours during crunch? Yeah, right? Mr. J, another $10 super chat says, and when they realize they are wrong, it will be too late. Men are walking away. Men not just sick of getting burned, but sick of women like this.
Can't blame them.
Nope. I really, really can't. Listen, we're 2 for 2. Fantastic show this evening. What are some of your closing thoughts on I mean, listen, we watch dudes get knocked the fuck out by dudes that they had nothing to really do with. We talked about, there's the Kevin Samuels, and of course he belongs to the streets. What are your closing thoughts here?
I think that women really can't value what they haven't really had to work for.
Yes.
And this is pretty self-evident. A lot of these women have never had to work for their own personal safety or, work for, as far as work for, put effort towards creating anything.
Yeah.
They kind of just, like you said, manifest things, expect it and it shall come. You're good enough. All of this, you two, hip hip hurrah, you're amazing. You do you, yes, girl, kind of society. It's really harming these women.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of time before you realize, okay, I'm 35. I've been doing the same job, let's say, for 10 years. I'm only making $60,000 a year. I want to buy a home. Oh, wait, I need how much percent down? All the homes here are over $400,000. I need 3%. What's 3%? How the hell am I going to save up that much money to put down when I'm living paycheck to paycheck? And they're talking about investing?
Invest what?
Exactly. So, I mean, life is very, very harsh. And they'll learn.
But that's okay. This is why men and women are better together.
I think so too.
Unfortunately, see, men, men, we don't need women. We certainly want women, and listen, us being with women propagates, the circle of life. Without women, there are no people. Without men, there are no people. But men do a lot better by themselves than women do.
And women, men are very grounded in reality, and women are very, creative and dreamers and things of that nature. And those two things together can make something very beautiful.
Absolutely.
But, just one without the other is depressing.
I agree.
And it's harmful, to be honest.
It is.
I mean, I don't know. I can't say that about men. I mean, a realist who's investing his money and doing everything right, it's hard to mess that up, But it doesn't always equate to happiness either.
Well, you're right. It doesn't always equate to happiness, but men are a lot better. I'm not saying that men want to end up alone, right? But men, we are a lot better. Not to say that men who are alone don't get depressed every now and again, but dude, we're men. We thrive in solitude. We can go travel. We can go, listen, okay, so you want the company of a woman. You can take in a part-time girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Women need men not only to survive, but to survive mentally.
Yes.
Listen, man, and Kevin says this all the time. Society, the economy is not set up for women to be single. It's just not. This is why more and more women are miserable, because it's just not, women are not designed to be by themselves. They're just not.
I don't think people are at all.
I don't think they are either. Let Walter in. He's out here. He's out there. Johnny with the $5 super chat says, how many years from now will we see the first big wave of homeless females? That is a very good question.
I believe it's already starting.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know this? Are you seeing them more? Or?
I've been reading some news articles and things like that. Yes, homelessness is it's a big issue, especially since the pandemic. But now we not only have more women who aren't working, they're capable of working, they're choosing not to, and they're putting themselves into a space where once they're almost in denial to the point to where when they realize how far deep they are, they can't get a job.
Right.
Because they don't have an address, they don't have this and that. So I mean, everything runs out, Yep. The unemployment money runs out,
yep.
The social services money runs out, and your family gets sick of supporting you, too,
yes.
if you're lucky enough to even have that. So, I think the sooner, in a way, these women are doing great because they're trying to say, okay, I'm ambitious, I got it together, I'm worthy, I can do this. If I aim my goals high, I will achieve them.
Right.
But they lack the plan. And
right.
What is it? Ray Lewis said, "A goal without a plan is a wish."
Yeah. Right.
So let's and I like how Kevin is trying to take them along the path, but I don't know about leading with the goal.
Yeah, that's a
You know, it's like, what are you willing to do to get a certain place?
Yeah,
And,
man.
you know,
It's all backwards.
It is. It's backwards, and you know, and they're missing the key component to it is having not a partnership, but a marriage in which you have two people supporting one another for a common goal.
Yes, absolutely. Wow, well said. Deshaun Harris, $5 says, "Yo, DS, I gotta say this. Whoa, wait a minute. I gotta say this to the audience. Like the video and grab the ebooks and the courses. I'm going through how to master the game course, and it's confirmed so much for me." Absolutely, I appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, guys, listen. There's a reason why. I do very well with my courses because they work. Sir Jason, another $5 super chat, says it's crazy that they pull a number out of thin air and do not do any research on how to get there. Totally agree. Mr. J, another $5 super chat, says if a woman says they don't need a man to survive, I hope I bring up a man and woman fight to the death, who would win? Or I bring the purge situation. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Black Vegeta says Dev has her own box and pink chair. It's the Sharpe level up. Yeah, absolutely. Pierre Fitzberg says I believe in the law of attraction, but at the same time, the work still needs to be put in. I doubt they really even know anything about this. They just hear one thing and run with it. That's exactly what we were talking about, man. Yeah. I think Kevin, somebody calls it prosperity preaching. You can do it. You can manifest it. Geeky Anomaly says homeless population in Eugene, Oregon was 1 in 2020. So that answers old boy's question. It looks like there are more and more homeless females now.
Yeah.
Man, that's incredible, dude. Jose Thunderdome. Wow, that's an interesting name. Jose Thunderdome, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Jose Thunderdome to welcome him to the TSR family. If you would, Jose Thunderdome, put in your age and location in the chat. That way we'll be able. Listen, you never know. We might live close to one another. This is how you meet like-minded. This is how you meet like-minded individuals. Leroy No Jenkins says she might be able to make that 10 years in Dubai. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if she gets paid. What was it, like $30,000-$40,000 to let a bunch of Arabs shit on you? Yeah, right. I mean, she does that 4 or 5 times a year. Yeah, she might get to 80 million that way. But
good luck bringing it back into the U.S.
Oh, fuck that! Jesus Christ! Fantastic show this evening, guys. I think it's fair to say that we should probably just move the start time back to 6:30 p.m. I wanted us to start at 5 o'clock, but I think 6 to 6:30. Tonight we were a little bit late, but I think between 6 and 7, I would say 6:30. I think that's probably a pretty good start time for us. That gives us a good 2.5 hour show. I absolutely love. I love what I do, man. How are you liking this, Dev? This doing the podcast together.
I think it's fun. Getting used to it.
As Walter tries to eat the fake plant.
Walter's my favorite. Actually, my Devon Rex is cuter than your Devon Rex, but your Devon Rex is pretty cute.
Yeah.
But it's going fine. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. Just need to maybe take an energy drink or something before I come on. So
it takes a lot to be able to do this for this long, doesn't it?
It does. And I took a nap before.
And we're tag teaming. I've done. As Walter continues to wreak havoc. You remember the Fresh and Fit podcast I broke down with Red? That was a 6-hour podcast. I did that all by myself.
Wow.
Yeah. So now Devin, and Devin is also starting to see all of the things that I do behind the scenes, all of the moving parts. She has a new respect. Not that you ever thought that I'm up here just.
I mean, I produced some of your shows, at least the one-on-ones and stuff like that.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to be in the spotlight and still see everything that's going on and be able to hold a conversation while watching not only one but 2 different chats.
Yep.
And petting a kitty.
Yep. It's not easy, but I've done it for long enough to where I can. I'm good at what I do. Cordell Robertson, $5 says 80 million. She has unleashed the ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh trap card. It's over 80 million. That is very, very funny. Adil Ray says, don't forget the camel Donovan. Yeah, totally agree. Fantastic show this evening. That is going to do it for this edition of TSR Primetime. We are going to move our start time to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to Walter, who is now gnawing off Dev's finger. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharpe's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharpe. The 49 Laws of Sharpe is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharpe will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharpe will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharpe's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the Cheat Code, Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.